3 other games aside from the Pistons and the Hornets. At 7:30, the Timberwolves and the Raptors will play from Toronto. The Raptors are 3-12 on this year, trying to build up those wins. They're coming off of a victory at least. The Jazz and the Spurs playing at 8 o'clock from the Frostbank Center in San Antonio, 2 of the rare West teams that are not at 500 yet. The Spurs could get there with a win. And the Lakers and the Magic, that's a good one. They're going to play tonight at the Crypto.com Arena in L.A. 10:30 game. Lakers at 10-4. The Magic are 9-7, and they're going to be the Pistons' next opponent on Saturday. That was Around the Association, and with that, let's check in with Mark Champion and head coach J.B. Bickerstaff of the Pistons for the latest before we get started in Charlotte.
Coach's Corner with J.B. Bickerstaff, and the last time these two teams got together, you had 18 lead changes, 17 ties, and literally came down to the last second. That was kind of in the midst of those type of games for you. Looking back at that game, what kind of sticks out for you?
Obviously the final possession and us being in position to learn how to win basketball games at that time and how important the small things are, what a box out can mean, what the proper switch is. There were some times defensively where we executed it but didn't execute it all the way. And again, it ended up impacting you down the stretch. I thought we did a great job of attacking their paint last game, sharing the basketball, taking care of it. Again, we make some adjustments on the boards and in our coverages, and we'll be good to go.
Do you think that last series was affected at all by, it was kind of a crazy shot by attempt by Grant Williams. Do you think it kind of threw things off at all?
Well, yeah, it got kind of helter-skelter because we had guys falling on the ground, kind of running into each other. But, again, they ended up just making one more play than we did, to come away with a win.
The play of Jalen Duren the other night with 22 rebounds and 12 offensive rebounds. How good was that to see?
It was great to see him dominate the game. I think he had a tough matchup with Vucevic and on the perimeter, but he showed, what he's capable of with a guy who's been really good for a long time, that he can hang with those guys and even dominate them. And I thought he did a tremendous job and dominated the paint area. And it's something that we hope we can continue with him so that he can get that confidence and see how much it impacts our team.
Completely different situation tonight, though, with an undersized 5 that Charlotte has. So how does his role change?
It shouldn't. He should dominate the paint again, whether it's on the offensive rebounds, whether it's pick and rolls. No matter what it is defensively, he should be there to protect the paint, challenge shots, come up with rebounds, all those things. We expect him to dominate the painted area and use his size to his advantage.
Just curious how you feel about plus-minus stats. You hear some would say, nah, I don't pay attention, and others say, yes, it's important. How about you?
I think it's a number that agents use to negotiate contracts. There's so much that goes into it. The group that you're with out there, all those things, time and score, runs. It's just so much that goes into it that we rather use, other analytics and use our eye
don't pay attention
to kind of figure out what's really going on.
Final thing about beyond what you said about trying to win this game, what are the keys?
The pace. We got to control the tempo. They're a team that wants to play fast. They want to shoot a ton of threes. So where they're going to get them up, we just got to make sure they're the ones that we want them to shoot, highly contested above the break threes. And then we got to win, the possession games. We got to make sure we dominate the rebounds both offensively and defensively and then take care of the ball.
All right, all the best.
Thank you.
J.B. Bickerstaff, that's our Coach's Corner. Pistons and Charlotte coming up.
It's time to light up the season during the Ford Get Holiday Ready sales event. And right now for Black Friday, enjoy limited time offers on our full lineup of Ford vehicles. Like the 2024 Ford F-150. Returning AZ Plan lessees can lease a 2024 Ford F-150 XLT 4x4 Super Crew for $299 a month for 24 months, with $3,849 due at signing. Payment includes waived security deposit, excludes title, taxes, and license fees. Not all lessees will qualify for Ford Credit Red Carpet Low Mileage Lease. Payment includes $1,500 year-end sales event cash, $2,000 trade assist, and $1,500 renewal cash. Offer ends December 2nd. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Some exclusions may apply. So lease a 2024 Ford F-150 for only $399 a month. Only at your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford first.
The Michigan Lottery presents a pop quiz that's almost as easy as new Cash Pop. Question 1. How many numbers does it take to win Cash Pop? A, 1. Question 2. How many Cash Pop numbers do you choose from? Is it A, 15? Question 3. How much can you win playing Cash Pop? A, up to $5,000? Okay, if you answered A, you deserve a Cash Pop. Match 1 and you won. New from the Michigan Lottery. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
At Corewell Health, we know time doesn't heal all wounds. Hard work, innovation, and we do. We're fighting cancer with proton therapy and music therapy. We're turning back the clock on Parkinson's with deep brain stimulation and outsmarting blood clots in seconds instead of days. Because this is your time to take control of your health. And it's time to show that together, we can. Corewell Health.
Looking to shop verified sneakers, streetwear, apparel, and more? Tap in with StockX, the premier marketplace for buying and selling the hottest releases in current culture. From the greatest grails to the latest trends, every release you're looking for is here, even after it sells out. Plus, every item you order from us is StockX verified, backed up by our buyer promise. So download the app or sign up online. Join the millions who already know, because Detroit got it on StockX. Start your shopping today on StockX.com.
What up, Doe? You want to go to a Pistons game this weekend?
For sure. I wish they had a deal for students, though. I'm balling on a budget.
Wait, you don't know about the Pistons Student Pass?
No. What's that?
You can get a ticket and one $10 food and beverage voucher starting at only $20. All you need to do is enter your college or university email.
No way. I'm ready to lock in right now.
Grab your friend and catch some Detroit basketball at a special rate just for students. Head to pistons.com/student pass to get yours today.
Welcome back to the pregame show. The Pistons set for their 17th game of the season already. They and the Hornets will get going soon. The last time the boys were in the building, they suffered a heartbreak earlier this month on a buzzer beater, hoping to get that one back, I'd say. But as always, Mark Champion's going to be on the call, and we bring in the voice of the Pistons ahead of the action. Hey, Mark, nice coincidence, by the way. You get to go to Charlotte, then Orlando, and we're sitting here with our first snow on the ground in Michigan. That's some elite timing by you guys.
Well, that's the way it should be, actually. Although it's cool here.
Only 50 degrees down there?
It's only going to be in the upper 60s in Orlando, for crying out loud.
Yeah, nice to be you. You know what? In that building, though, still some echoes from their first meeting. Obviously, you talked to Coach about it. Ron Holland stealing the ball, putting the Pistons up 1. They missed the 3, got the putback at the buzzer for the stinging loss. We have to remember that was also the game where Jalen Duren sprained his ankle and only played 8 minutes. Incidentally, Detroit was out-rebounded in that game, and we know that the boards are one of Coach's big keys lately to being competitive in these.
Well, that's why it's so vital that Jalen Duren is back in the lineup tonight and hopefully will remain in the lineup. The big news in this game for Charlotte is Miles Bridges is out, will not play in this game because of left knee soreness. He was initially thought to be probable for this game, then later this afternoon questionable, and now he has been completely ruled out. So that is a big factor because the last 6 games against the Pistons, he's averaged 24 points a game and shot over 50%. So that's a big miss for them.
Yeah, definitely. You know, that game was back on November 6th, a couple of weeks ago. How do you think these teams have changed over this short period of time? Now, the Hornets have had a tough time winning lately, though it is worth noting that all of Charlotte's recent losses were on the road and not at the Spectrum Center where they are tonight.
Yeah, they've won 3 in a row at home, but have lost 6 in a row on the road. I still think they're pretty much the same team. Pistons, up until what the Chicago Bulls did, had been playing exceptional defense, and I think got better and better. I know JB was not real happy with the defense Detroit played in the first meeting here with Charlotte, but up until what Zach LaVine did to him in the fourth quarter, the Pistons have been all the way up to top 10 in defense, and frankly they're still there, number 9.
You know, it still feels like a missed opportunity from Monday night, too. You know, the chance to get back to 500, continue the win streak at home after some solid play on the road. What do you think exactly happened against the Bulls, who weren't playing like they were on short rest, too?
Well, it's just one of those games where guys go off. I mean, Dalton Connect of the Lakers went off the other night. Guys do that, and, they could close their eyes and throw it. And, the rim looks like an ocean So it just happens. Pistons perimeter defense, I think a lot has been written about Jalen Duren and the fact that he is going to have to get better at guarding out on the perimeter, which is probably true. He's going up against a little bit of a different situation here with Nick Richards still out for them, so he'll go up against a 6'9" kid out of Michigan, Musa Diabate, and occasionally Grant Williams will shift over there when they go small. So a little different guarding situation for Jalen Duren in this game.
Yeah, Mark, lastly, let's talk about Malik Beasley for just a second. He has been an absolute stud for this team so far. He scored, 20-plus points in 6 of their last 7 games. Doesn't matter if he's been a starter or coming off the bench. He's made 28 triples in their last 5. You just can't ask for much more than that from your veteran signing.
No, I mean, he's been terrific. And the question came up for JB, would you rather have him starting or coming off the bench? And JB says we are very pleased where he is right now. That's coming off the bench, and like you said, he's bought into that role, and he just wants to win. So you got to have a guy like that, and he has not been streaky at all. Just been solid all year long, and hopefully that'll continue tonight.
And if you need to bring him up to be a starter, he can obviously do that as well. He can still put up 20 plus. All right, Mark, so we'll await your call coming up shortly. We'll send it back to you in just a minute.
All right, Chris.
All right, enjoy the weather. Tip-off coming up in about 10 minutes. I'll talk to you at halftime. You're listening to the Pistons Radio Network.
The Detroit Pistons Tonight pregame show on the Detroit Pistons Radio Network. Now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Pistons Basketball Network.
We're going to do this together. We've got a lot of hard work ahead of us, but it's going to be fun. I want to do it with high character, hard-working, competitive people with a Detroit Pistons mindset first. And when we win, we're going to feel joy, and I want everybody in this building when we lose to feel pain.
This is Detroit Pistons basketball.
Cunningham on the move. Kicks left corner. Stewart for 3! Are you kidding me?
Here are Mon Champion and Rick Mahorn.
Well, welcome. It's Charlotte again.
Can't hear it.
Will it be the same result for the Pistons and the Charlotte Hornets? Last time they met on November the 6th, it literally came down to the last shot, and unfortunately it was a putback by Brandon Miller off a helter-skelter type play that began with Grant Williams, and Charlotte pulled out the victory 108-107. There were 3 lead changes in the final minute of that game. It was just a wild game. 18 lead changes and 17 ties in the game, and Charlotte unfortunately came out on top. For the Pistons, this trip is amazing. You look back, dating back to November 13th, the Pistons have played a stretch of 5 in 7 days, 6 games in 10 days. And between November 12th and December 28th, they'll have 13 of 18 on the road, adding to the problem.
Hey, is it a problem, or, because, I played in this league when it was 3 in a row, 6 in 7 days. It's like, hey, I'd rather play than practice, but you're right. Travel does take a lot out of you if you're not prepared for it, but it's like, man, a lot.
Well, the Charlotte team is, they're sneaky. I mean, I know their record doesn't show it at 5-9. They're pretty good here at home. They've won 3 in a row, but they will be without Miles Bridges in this game, and that's a big loss for them.
Yes, it is a big loss for him, and then you're getting a guy that has Diabate. He's his second start of his career. So got to make sure some guys that don't really play that can hurt you in a game.
Well, Chris Falar was talking about Jalen Duren, brought up the aspect of guarding the perimeter. And it probably is an area that he will have to work on and get better at, right?
Well, the thing is, you have to read your personnel. You got to know your personnel before you go in there. There was a lot of times that we would, in the locker room, you talk about guys that what they do, what they like to do. So if you're checking Vucevic, you know he's going to shoot a 3, so you're a little bit aware of what's going on. But if you're playing somebody that can't shoot, then you go back off of them. You go like, I'm going to play a zone.
Well, Diabate has not attempted a three-point shot. Grant Williams occasionally will move over in a small lineup and play the 5. He's a 37% three-point shooter, so he is capable. But a little different lineup that they will face tonight. And, we'll see how they handle it. But this certainly would be a good one to get after letting Chicago go off, especially Zach LaVine.
Well, this would be a good one to get because this team beat us the last time we were here, which was a
crazy finish. Finish. So when we come back, we will have the starting lineups for this one. Second meeting of the year. It's the Pistons and the Charlotte Hornets on the Pistons Radio Network.
It's time to light up the season during the Ford Get Holiday Ready sales event. And right now for Black Friday, enjoy limited time offers on our full lineup of Ford vehicles, like the 2024 Ford Escape. The Escape comes with Bliss blind spot information system with cross traffic alert and plenty of cargo space to fit your lifestyle needs. Right now, AZ Plan trade-in lessees can lease a 2024 Ford Escape SUV active all-wheel drive for $279 a month for 24 months with $1,789 due at signing. Payment includes waived security deposit, excludes title, taxes, and license fees. Not all lessees will qualify for Ford Credit Red Carpet Low Mileage Lease. Payment includes $1,500 year-end sales event cash and $3,500 trade assist cash. Offer ends January 2nd. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Some exclusions may apply. So lease a 2024 Ford Escape for $279 a month only at your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford first.
Hurry up and try new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs. They're 4 fun-sized Crazy Puffs packed with layers of pepperoni, cheese, and sauce and perfect on the go. Enjoy Crazy Puffs on a unicycle. Whoa! In a hot air balloon! Or riding piggyback on your friend Keith. Faster, Keith, faster!
Can I have a delicious Crazy Puff?
Sorry, Keith, they're too tasty. Whee! Try new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs on the go for only $3.99.
Pizza.
Available at participating locations. Prices may vary. Prices higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and third-party online sites, plus tax.
The Michigan Lottery presents a pop quiz that's almost as easy as new Cash Pop. Question 1. How many numbers does it take to win Cash Pop? A, 1. Question 2. How many Cash Pop numbers do you choose from? Is it A, 15? Question 3. How much can you win playing Cash Pop? A, up to $5,000? Okay, if you answered A, you deserve a Cash Pop. Match 1 and you won. New from the Michigan Lottery. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Get ready for the 4th season with the Motor City Cruise, G League affiliate of the Detroit Pistons. Become a season ticket member and catch the future stars of the NBA right here in the 313. Experience the thrill for only $12 per game and make Wayne State Fieldhouse electric for the Motor City. Visit cruisebasketball.com/memberships to secure yours. Motor City Cruise. Watch tomorrow's legends play today.
Our champion, Rick Mahorn, Kia brought you that break. We're at the Spectrum Center in Uptown Charlotte, as they call it. Time now for the Henry Ford Health Report. Henry Ford Health, all for you. For the Pistons, same situation. Bobby Clintman, Asar Thompson remain out. No real update. They're just making progress, we hope anyway. And the big miss for the Charlotte Hornets, Miles Bridges out with a sore left knee. Nick Richards is still out. He had a right rib fracture. Starting lineup presented by Southeastern Michigan Ford dealers. The Pistons will go with Tim Hardaway Jr., Tobias Harris, who in 39 career games against Charlotte averages almost 19 points a game, but even more impressive, shooting 52%. Jalen Duren, coming off a 22-rebound night against Chicago,
on his birthday,
will be in. That's right, on his birthday, will be in the middle and in the backcourt. The 1-2 punch of Jaden Ivey and Cade Cunningham. For the Charlotte Hornets under Charles Lee, they're 5-9, 4-3 at home, where they have won 3 in a row. They will go with the 5th-year player Josh Green out of Arizona, along with Bridges being out. Grant Williams will get another start, his 6th of the year. They're 1-4 with him in the starting lineup. Moussa Diabate, the former Michigan Wolverine, Big Ten All-Freshman, will get a start in the middle, and a pretty good 1-2 punch for them as well. 21-year-old second-year player Brandon Miller, who got the winning putback in the first meeting, and LaMelo Ball in his 5th season, the former Rookie of the Year. Those are the lineups. We'll have Rick's keys to the game coming up on the Pistons. Ivy guarded by Ball on the perimeter. Goes to Cunningham. Got Miller on him. Now Harris for a 3. That's too strong from the right. Rebound, though. Duren with 3 Hornets around him. Able to get it out of there. Bounce pass Hardaway coming off a screen, and that won't go. Diabate with a rebound. A couple of good looks at it, and an offensive board already for Duren. Grant Williams goes to Diabate. Coming to get it. LaMelo Ball turns the corner with a lob, and Diabate missed the dunk. Comes down with a rebound, however, and then it's stolen by Cade.
Put it down. The big man's cross is putting it down.
There's a lob inside Duren. He's triple teamed, still got a hookup. Wild shot, no good. Grant Williams rebounds. Ball on the push. Long lob ahead, Miller, and he puts it in.
There's the pace that the Hornets wants to push that basketball. Get back in transition.
They love to run. We've seen this in recent games.
I'm telling you.
And there's a kick ball off of Jaden Ivey in a sloppy start.
One thing this Charlotte Hornet team is not going to just let you come down here and win a game. You got to take it.
You got to get them early. They're down near the bottom in average first quarter scoring. Diabate gives the ball to Williams. Left wing 3 on the way. Spins around and out, but Diabate gets the offensive board to LaMelo Ball for 3, no good. And Duren, who had 12 offensive rebounds against Chicago, picks up a couple. On the move, Cunningham barrels in and had it knocked away. Charlotte thinks it went off Cade.
Well, you can always challenge it.
It would seem an odd time to challenge. And so it doesn't matter. It's too late anyway. Cunningham with the ball up top. Got a good first step. Dotted line in traffic. Left corner he goes. And Ivy for 3, no good. 2-0 Charlotte. That's all we got for you so far. LaMelo Ball getting bumped all the way down to the baseline. Slings it up top to Miller. And he cashes in a 3.
Well, Miller's got 5 points right now.
He is a good-looking player.
Can be a pain in the butt.
Cade on a side screen and roll. Ivy almost turned it over. Gives to Hardaway. Skipper to Duren. Now Cunningham. Try to get it back to Duren.
Too fancy.
Bad pass stolen by Ivy at midcourt. Now, Cunningham. Harris for a 3, and he got him.
Those are them turnovers you got to take advantage of, but you can't let them get them either.
5-3 Charlotte. 9:25 to go in the period. And a whistle off the ball on Ivy. Holding LaMelo Ball, according to Mr. Goebel.
Mr. Goebel, we're going to have a talk.
Talk to you. Charlotte averages 109, gives up 114. The Pistons average 109, give up 110, which is 9th best in the league. Inbounds it goes. Grant Williams against Tobias Harris.
A lot of beef.
Oh, yeah. And a defensive 3-second infraction on Detroit.
I wish they just put that back to illegal defense. It's like you're giving another name to something that you just say illegal defense and let it go.
So LaMelo Ball, 7th in the league in scoring at 28 a game.
Well, he's attempted 26 straight, made 27 straight now. I tried to get him.
Good effort. Good effort.
27 straight free throws.
So 6-3. Charlotte lead. Will be in Orlando. Game on Saturday against the Magic. Playing pretty well. There's ball in the left corner for 3. No good. And rebounded by Harris. Push ahead left side Cunningham. Cade on the wing. Got a little bump. Kicks it up top. Harris off the front. Duren another offensive board. Hardaway for 3, and that rolls off. LaMelo Ball comes out with it. Middle of the floor. Barrels inside with a little floater, and he hits it.
Don't know how he got to the basket that easy. He looked like he traveled.
8-3 Charlotte. We're inside of 9 minutes in the opening period. Tobias Harris, underhand dish to Cunningham, chased by Green. Now back to Tobias. He moves to the free throw line jumper and hits.
Tobias got to keep looking for him.
trying to get him going. 8-5 Charlotte. Mellow Ball with it in his 5th season. Gives it up to Josh Green. Not a offensive threat. Now they're going to post up Grant Williams. Quick move on a drop step to the baseline. Moves into the paint, but Daniel Scott saw something.
I see. On Ivy, that might be his second.
That's
right?
2.
He's real upset.
So Ivy,
you get Beasley.
Ooh, look out! He's clapping toward the official. Beasley in, and Ivy not happy with Daniel Scott at all. All right, Miller will get it in. It's 8-5 Charlotte. The Mellow Ball. Good job by Hardaway chasing him. All congested up top, and he picked up the dribble. Goes left side to Josh Green. Green's going to fire a 3, and so much
Just
for
like
not being a threat.
That's how you become a threat. Make a couple of those.
11-5 now. Charlotte off to a good start on their home floor where they've won 3 in a row. Cunningham with the basketball, right side. Lefty dribble, free throw line, dotted line, fade away is good.
Good attack, off the dribble.
Very patient player is Gabe Cunningham. Ball to Grant Williams. In between the circles, 7:38 and ticking. Off he goes to Ball. He is a big-time ball handler. There's a late whistle on Beasley.
Beasley wants to challenge it, but a lot of times, is it early enough?
Rod Kogan making the call. JB looking at his coaching staff. A little early in the game, I would think.
Well, unless it's a true, something definite. Otherwise, you're going to lose it.
Yeah.
You want to use it at a time that you know that it's right, still early in the game.
88% free throw shooter, LaMelo Ball. And he hits another one.
20s, forget it.
In the first game, he had 25, 6 boards, 8 assists, and 2 steals, 5 triples in the game. He had himself a heck of a night here in Charlotte. Second one on the way is a make.
Will he break Michael Williams' record of most consecutive free throws?
I don't know. 13-7 is your score. On the move, Cunningham up top. He's going to launch and miss everything. Oh, my goodness.
He raises his hand, says, my bad.
7:15 to go. Not the start that you're looking for here. Trying to get back on track in the win column. Miller, the Abate. And
that's 2.
Another foul on Beasley.
That's 2 on Beasley. It's like, I guess the referee's got a memo. They're not going to let you touch Lonzo Ball.
Maybe there's that look on his face as if to say, oh, come on.
Might have to take one today if they keep calling it that way. And now they're bringing in Mr. Moore.
Got to find somebody who doesn't commit a foul, so Wendell Moore's going to come in. Now, if delay of game is called on the Pistons.
You're getting your 2 guys that score for you.
So 13-7. Not a lot of flow in this game yet. Mellow Ball guarded out there by Wendell Moore. On the move, slings one to Williams. Pump fakes from the left wing, steps into the elbow, and hits it. This team is only 5-9, but they're still very capable. 6 of their next 7 are at home. So a 15-7 Charlotte lead. We get a timeout on the Pistons Radio Network.
At Corewell Health, we know time doesn't heal all wounds. Hard work, innovation, and we do. We're fighting cancer with proton therapy and music therapy. We're turning back the clock on Parkinson's with deep brain stimulation and outsmarting blood clots in seconds instead of days. Because this is your time to take control of your health. And it's time to show that together, we can. Corewell Health.
I'm attorney Mark Bernstein. 1-800-CALL-SAM is always a free call. And your fast, confidential consultation is always free, too. And for over 50 years, our no-fee guarantee means you don't pay us a fee unless we win your case. If you're hurt in an accident, get the Bernstein advantage. Call 1-800 call Sam. What do you have to lose? It's free.
1-800-CALL-SAM.
When you're looking to play, Bet Rivers will make your day.
Take a chance, you'll see.
You like slots, we've got lots. Blackjack, roulette, take your shot.
It's where you want to be. Bet Rivers Online Casino is your home for chance. With hundreds of slots, live table games, and more. Bet Rivers Online Casino. Check out the app.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus and present in Michigan. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Mark and Rick back with you. Kia brought you the break. Open up the Bet Rivers Online Casino and Sportsbook app. Every home Pistons game, you spin to win up to $25 in bonus money when you deposit $10 with code PISTONS. And if you're looking for clothes, all new apparel built for those who represent the grit of the Motor City. Check out Pistons Bad Boys collection, available at Pistons313shop.com, the official online store of the Pistons. So we have an early development here in Charlotte, and that's foul trouble in the Piston backcourt. Both Jaden Ivey and Malik Beasley have 2 fouls, and they're both on the bench.
And now this is the time, Wendell Moore played well up in Milwaukee, and he deserves some minutes, but, when your guys are in trouble, it's the next man up mentality.
Charlotte playing without Miles Bridges, but doing pretty well. Diabate's giving him some energy in the rebounding.
Well, he's gave him two offensive rebounds, 3 total. But the Pistons are 1 for 6 from 3. Got to calm it down a little bit.
Yeah. On the season, the Pistons are at almost 35% shooting a 3. That's middle of the pack. Cunningham with it, left side of the floor, goes up top to Harris. Hand off to Moore. Moore to Duran, top of the key, 9 to shoot. Couple of lefty dribbles, picks it up, lob over the top, intercepted easily by Diabate.
4th turnover.
The mellow ball stops for a topside 3. No good. Slapped around Duran with a good defensive board. Outlet ahead to Cunningham. Cunningham numbers against him. Kicks to Harris on the right wing. Lost the ball. And somehow Wendell Moore gets it. Gives to Duran. Charlotte playing aggressive defense, but LaMelo's going to be called for the foul.
They're getting up on the Pistons.
Yes, they
got to
are.
fight through this.
We mentioned the turnovers have not been an issue the last 2 games, but overall, the Pistons are 20th at 16 turnovers a game.
They got 4 so far.
Quiddy Martin's going to come in, and Josh Green will take a seat.
Josh Green got hit in his eye a little bit.
Yeah, he's going right to the locker room. Cunningham with it, 15-7 Charlotte. Cade making some fancy moves to the elbow. Pump fake, slips underneath and got fouled. Good move by the KG veteran. Are you a veteran when you're in your 4th year?
You're a veteran if you get a year in. It's called, my check ain't late.
So Cade at the free throw line. He's 81% on the season. And he is at the line more often than any other Piston, but not that many free throws. That's only number 70 as he hits the first one.
Yeah, for a ball handler that goes to the basket offensively, he should be getting more fouls. But now you got to look at what the league is doing. They like more of the physicality.
Second free throw coming, and that's a make as well. So the Pistons hanging around here, 15-9. Shooting only 30% from the field. Mellow ball on the move. And he's got that ball in his hands an awful lot, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. And it's like it's on a string.
Overplayed to the left by Wendell Moore. Good show by Duran on the attack. And another whistle. It's going to, I think, on Moore.
Who's ever checking, might as well just go through a zone right now because it's like.
So, Ball, in effect, has drawn, 5 fouls?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So he'll head to the line. 3rd pick of the draft back in 2020 as he hits the first one.
3rd pick.
All right, who would you rather have? LaMelo Ball or Lonzo Ball?
LaMelo, because he's still playing. Lonzo, half the time you don't know if he's ready to play or not.
Second free throws to make. 17-9 Charlotte. Just beyond the halfway point of the first quarter. Cunningham gives to Tobias Harris deep from the left wing.
Grant Williams is letting him shoot that.
And he did shoot it and missed it. He's struggling. Diabate with another rebound. Here comes Brandon Miller. Miller gets away from the traffic. Comes to the right wing. Double team pass. Ball swings one into the left corner to Cody Martin, and it's poked away. Nicely by Cade.
Martin must miss his brother because they used to tag team us last year.
Yes, they did. Played in college together as well.
Like the Morris boys.
12 on the shot clock, and it goes to Grant Williams. 17-9 Hornets. Brandon Miller up top. They back off of him, and he hits a three. We have seen that, and that's the big question about the perimeter defense. Why are they backing off three-point shooters?
I have no clue.
20-9, and Hardaway for three. No good. Diabate, quick outlet. LaMelo Ball streaking toward the basket and missing. Followed up, no, by Diabate. Now the Pistons coming right to left. Harris, left corner. Wendell Moore's there and hits a three.
That's his spot. Timeout.
Charles Lee wants timeout with 4:50 in the period. Charlotte 20 and the Pistons 12 on the Pistons Radio Network.
Fuel your child's love for the game with Pistons Academy, the official youth basketball program of the Detroit Pistons. Our experienced coaches run camps, leagues, and clinics for grades 3 through 9 all year long. Kids will take part in a variety of drills and develop their skills on and off the basketball court. Head to PistonsAcademy.com today and find the perfect program near you.
When you want to bet on sports, played on a field or ice or courts, Bet Rivers is the place. Over, under, money line, same game parlays, it's all fine.
We'll put a smile on your face. Bet Rivers Sportsbook is your home for chance, where you can experience the thrill of betting on the sports you love. Bet Rivers Sportsbook. Download the app.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus and present in Michigan. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You don't have to play for the Pistons to be treated by the same doctors who keep the team at their best.
I can't dunk in size 18 sneakers, but I can play 18 holes.
I don't box out defenders in mesh shorts, but my hip is back in the game.
I'm not a Piston, but I'm running on all cylinders after back surgery. I am Henry.
I am Henry.
Henry Ford Health, official team physicians of the Detroit Pistons. And you. Visit henryford.com/teamdocs.
Mark champion Rick Mahorn, Kia, the official vehicle partner of the Pistons. Take a sip of sunshine with Milagro Tequila. Milagro made from 100% blue agave, crafted for bright flavors, finished with exceptional smoothness. Milagro Tequila wants you to take your shot at courtside seats. Visit PistonsCourtside.com on your cell phone to enter for a chance to win 2 courtside seats to a Pistons home game. Right now, Charlotte trying to make it 4 straight home victories. As we said, they're going to be home 6 of the next 7, so they could climb up the ladder a little bit in a wacky Eastern Conference.
Yeah, one day you could be 4th, and next time you could be 12th. But you know, Wendell Moore hit that 3, and that was the first 3 that they made since they made their first one early with Tobias Harris.
Isaiah Stewart's come in, so has Simone Fontecchio. I was watching Fontecchio warm up tonight, and he was hitting everything he put up there, so maybe that's a good sign. Ron Holland also coming in. So Cade is the only starter still out there. The comparison of the backcourts, Miller has 8, Ball has 7 for the Pistons. Cade's got 4, and Ivy sitting on the bench with 2 fouls.
And also Beasley with 2 fouls.
Taj Gibson's going to make an appearance.
And now they gave Charlotte delay a game as well.
Tijan Salon has checked in as well for Charlotte, rookie from France. 20-12 Charlotte. And the mellow ball is still in there. Has it between the circles. Brandon Miller gets it left side of the floor against Holland. Backing him down, bangs into him, turns left, ducks under, puts a tough shot, goes in and out. Good defense. Stu with the rebound to Cade. Up the left sideline, down 8. Cunningham to the top of the key, working off a screen. Shot bouncing off the iron a couple of times and missed. Yellow Ball again with the basketball. To Brandon Miller on the left wing. Now Ball. Back to Miller. 2-man game. Kick to the sideline. Martin for 3, good.
Yeah, that's what Martin does. Both of those Martin brothers love that corner shot.
They're second in the league in 3-point attempts and 3-point makes, and it's 23-12 Charlotte. Cunningham trying to work his way in, goes to Wendell Moore. Attacking the baseline, cut off by LaMelo Ball. Out to Cade, left wing, and misses a 3. Good offensive board by Moore. Oh, he had Cade in the corner. Now he finds him, but it's too late. Drives baseline to the basket and scores. 23-14 Charlotte. Quickly to the right wing 3, and Cody Martin hits another one.
It's like he ain't even waiting on any defense.
26-14 Charlotte.
Goaltending.
And a whistle. And that is the call. Holland gets credit for the bucket. Thank you very much. Seth Curry's going to come in for Charlotte.
I'll tell you right now, Charlotte's coach Lee is throwing his arms up, flailing and making sure the referee saw it. Give him a tap. And tell him to sit down. Is he emotional?
Very active, very emotional, active coach. It's sort of fun to watch. You got nothing to do. Free throws will make it. It's 26-17. Pistons trying to stay in touch here. Mellow Ball with a couple of fancy behind the back moves. Got a bump. And no foul call. Missed a shot to Stu. Wendell Moore got away with one, I think. Now Cunningham with a nice crossover, and that's foul on Ball. That'll be 2 on
that's
him.
2 on him. Kind of upset.
That's one of those emotional fouls. Trey Mann's going to come in. Watch this guy.
Oh, man.
If he comes in firing away at you.
That's when you say, oh, man.
He has had no 20-plus games, though, since November 1st. He got off to a great start. 26-17 Charlotte. Holland hands it back to Cade on the right baseline. Charlotte doing a good job playing defense in this game. Nice pass up top to an open Holland 3, and he hits it.
I like his confidence because he done missed a couple. Still able to shoot it.
26-20, Pistons within 6. We're inside of 3 minutes.
And he's got 6 points.
And Saline hits a 3. The rookie knocks one down. That's the 3rd triple from that same spot on the right side. 29-20. And they put those threes up. Cade backing it down. They double team him. He slips through it, drops it off to Stu, and a foul on Taj Gibson, former teammates, for a cup of coffee or so.
Right now, the offense is kind of stagnant because, Cade is taking the ball all the way down, which is good, but you got to move that ball because a lot of players become fixated on you trying to do a move.
So Charlotte is 6 of 10 from 3-point range. Stewart, normally a very good free thrower, off the front on that one. And the Pistons are only 3 of 11 from 3-point range. Of course, coming off a game where Chicago went off from the 3-point line. Stu makes. 29-21 Hornets. Mann brings it across the timeline. Off it goes to Curry. Back to Mann. A little hip check by Gibson down the lane. Fade away. Good by Mann.
It's like he's got a license to score.
And the lead is 10. 31-21. Charlotte 52% shooting here in the period. Inside of 2 minutes. Dave Cunningham slips it over. Right side to Moore.
I like this ball movement right now.
Hand off Cunningham from Stewart. Back to Stu. Floater. Yes. Drops it in. 31-23. A little pressure from Wendell Moore in the inbounds. Good job there. 3-man out of Florida will work it across left to right. Stops with a move. Now drives inside the paint, drops to Gibson. Gibson off the glass, overshoots it. Wendell Moore in the attack.
Make this run.
Now to Cunningham, right side. It's Fontecchio rattling off a three. And he thought he got fouled on the three-point shot. But let's see.
Stewart's about to shoot some free throws.
And Goebel now talking to Marat Kogut.
Seeing who the foul's on?
Yeah, I think so. Fontecchio tried to sell a foul in that corner.
A lot of talking.
Yeah, so is it going to be Stewart or Salon picks up the foul. He's speaking a little French to John Goebel.
Well, he doesn't understand them, so well, at least we don't know.
So Stu back to the line. This one's down 8. And that's good.
When the Pistons move the ball, Mark,
good things happen.
Good things happen. A lot of times when you become stagnant in this league, the defense can fixate, can get fixed on you.
Stu had 6, 7 boards and 6 assists in the first meeting with Charlotte. Hits the free throw. It's 31-25. Hornets with a lead, and Trey Mann having some trouble. Holland really dogging him. Off to Taj Gibson up top. Look out. Holland goes down. Gibson had the ball. He can't touch it. He tried to shield it off. Everybody battling, and Gibson somehow saves it to Curry, running baseline. And a block at the buzzer. Pistons going right to left, trailing by 6. A little more thought about it. Goes to Holland in the left corner. Passed up a 3, drives into the teal paint, and turned it over. Salon out on the break. Well, he's trying to set up a dunk. Instead, he gets fouled. He was trying to figure out what fancy dunk he was going to.
Oh, yeah.
And Cade caught up with him.
So Cade said, you're going to have to earn that at the free throw line. Don't size me up.
6th pick of the draft this year, Rick, this kid. Got good size, 6'9".
France is really taking off.
Boy, haven't they?
Tell me, Wembanyama.
Free throws to make. 32-25.
Well, you got to give it to Killian Hayes, letting the people know that French players can play.
Josh Green coming back. A brief spurt by Seth Curry.
He's so far on the bench.
Yeah, that's a make. His career might be winding down. You never know. He's 34 years old.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
He's the older Curry?
Yep. No. And there's a layup by Cade Cunningham, and it's 33-27.
Took that to the length of the court.
29 seconds remaining. Cody Martin now with the ball, bringing it up the left side. A very good first period for Charlotte. Pistons just trying to stay within touch. A little pendulum dribble by Martin. Now he switches off. Beasley, who's come back in. Fadeaway by Martin is no good. Yanked down by Cade. They got 5 seconds to get one off here. Down to 3, now 2. Cade for 3. Nope. Salon with a rebound, and then he bumps into Fontecchio.
Okay, that's what I like. Get a little physical out here.
France and Italy going at it.
the European rumble.
Yeah. So at the end of 1, Charlotte 33 and the Pistons 27 on the Pistons Radio Network.
It's time to light up the season during the Ford Get Holiday Ready sales event. And right now for Black Friday, enjoy limited time offers on our full lineup of Ford vehicles. Like the 2024 Ford F-150. Returning AZ Plant lessees can lease a 2024 Ford F-150 XLT 4x4 Super Crew for $299 a month for 24 months, with $3,849 due at signing. Payment includes waived security deposit, excludes title, taxes, and license fees. Not all lessees will qualify for Ford Credit Red Carpet Low Mileage Lease. Payment includes $1,500 year-end sales event cash, $2,000 trade assist, and $1,500 renewal cash. Offer ends December 2nd. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Some exclusions may apply. So lease a 2024 Ford F-150 for only $399 a month. Only at your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford first.
At Corewell Health, we know time doesn't heal all wounds. Hard work, innovation, and we do. We're fighting cancer with proton therapy and music therapy. We're turning back the clock on Parkinson's with deep brain stimulation and outsmarting blood clots in seconds instead of days. Because this is your time to take control of your health. And it's time to show that together, we can. Corewell Health.
Thanks for showing up, Pistons fans. Nothing beats catching your Pistons IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Pistons at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Pistons and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Piston tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Detroit.
Our champion and Rick Mahorn, Kia, the official vehicle partner of the Pistons. 33-27 Charlotte after one. They were 6 of 10 from three.
Technical foul has been assessed on number 31, T. Salon.
Salon was just teed up. John Goebel came over to announce, and I think it had to do with the Fontecchio contact at the end of the quarter. So Beasley will shoot the technical free throw. And makes it. So officials rule it was just unnecessary.
It was unnecessary. It was unnecessary.
So a freebie, 33-28. And
just say thank you very much.
Thank you. Pistons had to battle through foul trouble in that opening quarter. Lost Ivy early, then Beasley. Now Beasley's back in there. With Holland, Fontecchio still on the floor. Now Beasley has come, or Ivy's come back in. Stewart's still out there. Curry back in for Charlotte.
I like the defense right here.
Trey Mann stops on a dime, now moves again. The runner off the glass, no. Slapped down. Fontecchio somehow got it and threw it away. Abate intercepted it. A tough break there. Now Salon with it. Barrels into Ivy, kicks it back out. Still 12 to shoot. Cody Martin with it.
Great defense.
Martin stops, fires, misses. Rebound. Holland.
Great defense.
33-28. Coming right to left, Holland. Left sideline, Beasley. Beasley will test out the three, and he'll hit it.
Knew he wasn't going to be quiet long.
And it's a 2-point game. 33-31, Charlotte. Salon on the move. Fontecchio forced him to turn it over, kicked it off his own foot.
And it was good to see the Pistons get their footing right now, knowing that Charlotte came out and hit it with their...
Oh, I like that.
You did?
Yeah, get their own footing.
Their footing.
Yeah. Well, Beasley has had 7 straight games of at least 3 triples in the game. I mean, he's been on a roll. So a chance to either tie it or take the lead here. Aiden Ivey with it. Gives to Holland. Played well.
There it is.
Here's Beasley coming off a screen from Stewart. Bounces twice, no. Out of bounds. Detroit off of Diabate. The Pistons retain possession. 14 on the shot clock. And Seth Curry once again with one of the shortest stints.
And he's got the Johnny Diamonds walk.
So here's a pass inbounds to the left corner. Holland from Beasley overshot it. 33-31 Hornets. Brandon Miller on the move quickly down the floor. And his pass intercepted by Jaden Ivey. And then a whistle and a foul. He tried to get it to Cody Martin. Martin picked up the foul.
Right now, Pistons are finally doing what they need to do. Disrupt this Hornets team to make them turn the ball over.
Get down and dirty. 4 turnovers Charlotte, 5 turnovers Detroit. However, Charlotte's only got 2 points. Fontecchio on the right wing. Hands it off to Beasley. Now Ivy. J.I. trying to get himself going. Got a little bump. Floats it up there. No. And Ivy goes down on the floor. And a foul is called, I think, on Diabate. Fans, and that is the call. Fans not happy.
Stop crying, fans.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah, he fouled him. I mean, I don't know what the issue is. So free throws coming with 10:13 to go in the half. Pistons trying to get their 5th road game on the victory column. They're 4-4 on the road. Pretty impressive. Charles Lee bringing Murat Kogut over there for an explanation. The free throw is a make.
My thing is stop crying. You got all the calls early. Now it's the Pistons' turn.
Well said.
They should get over it.
Ivy getting his first point of the evening. And for the tie, and we are 33-33. So the Pistons have fought all the way back. Trey Mann with the basketball. It's a reset from Miller. Left sideline, Mann. Holland on him. Mann to the right side, turns to the elbow. Gives to Cody Martin. Martin making a move to the basket late in as Beasley had to be careful.
That was a strong move.
Yep. Beasley didn't want to pick up number 3, so it's 35-33 Charlotte.
And that's smart.
Ivy made a good move on Cody Martin. Dangerous pass, got it to Fontecchio. Ball fakes and lays it in.
Now that was a little bit of the Italian ice.
That was nice ice. Game tied at 35. 9:28 to go in the half. Grant Williams with it, steps it back, couldn't get a shot. Now Brandon Miller with Fontecchio right up on his hip. Miller drives to the elbow to the free throw line and hits. Oh, man. That was a nice shot by Miller.
As they say, the boy's good.
37-35. Charlotte by 2. They're shooting 46%. Pistons 42. Beasley the free throw line jumper. Good.
Now we're in a nice little shootout.
Got ourselves a game. Well, the first meeting here, we had 18 lead changes and 17 ties. Might be on our way to that again. Trey Mann near midcourt. Goes to Grant Williams against Fontecchio, and he turned it over. Fontecchio ahead. Ivy to the basket. No. A little too far underneath it. He lost control of it. And meantime, in the left corner is Trey Mann for 3. No. And the rebound to Ivy.
Man, pace is picking up.
Ivy with a nice pass to Stu. Bounce pass to the cutting Holland, who got knocked down by Cody Martin. 8:28 and a half.
Right now, Pistons can be aggressive. We're only having no team fouls right now.
After a sluggish start, the Pistons have got her going. Cody Martin will take a seat as he picks up his second foul. Holland will get it into Fontecchio, left sideline. Kicks it back out top to Jaden Ivey, coming to get it. Bees. Back to Ivy. Making a move to the right wing, covered by Grant Williams. Now to Beasley. Long jab step. 3 on the way, and he hits it.
Oh, he's always been that kind of rhythm type guy.
Oh, man. 40-37, and the Pistons lead them by 3. Diabate with it against Stewart on the perimeter. Right sideline, Trey Mann got himself open. Shot bouncing around, no. Diabate, another offensive board, and now Miller for 3, and he hits it.
Oh, man.
Oh, now what do we got?
It's a lot of mix-up in here.
Yeah, we got a little pushing and shoving going. Game tied at 40. Loose ball foul.
On who?
Stewart? Stewart. Well, we've talked about this, Rick, that he's got the reputation now.
There's nothing wrong with having that reputation. You know me, I like it.
So Diabate will shoot the free throw. One of those. University of Michigan. Averaged 9 points, 6 rebounds in his long season at Michigan. winds up and hits, and just like that, Charlotte leads 41-40. 7:48 to go. Jaden Ivey will walk it across the timeline. Gives to Fontecchio. And a travel.
Oh, this about to go.
Now, Holland, Brandon Miller. And Holland, one of those guys that's not afraid to mix it up. Charles Lee's going to take a timeout here, so get a little chippy out there. 7:41 to go in the second. Charlotte 41 and the Pistons 40 on the Pistons Radio Network.
The Michigan Lottery presents a pop quiz that's almost as easy as new Cash Pop. Question 1. How many numbers does it take to win Cash Pop? A, 1. Question 2. How many Cash Pop numbers do you choose from? Is it A, 15? Question 3. How much can you win playing Cash Pop? A, up to $5,000? Okay, if you answered A, you deserve a Cash Pop. Match 1 and you won. New from the Michigan Lottery. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
I'm Dan Campbell, head coach of the Detroit Lions. What if I told you there's a legal team whose winning record goes back over 50 years? What if this team had a roster of some of the best and brightest in their field? And what if I said that every time this team wins, you win too? I'm talking about Michigan's first family of law, Sam Bernstein Law. If you've been injured in an accident, calling Sam will be the best call you ever make. Get a winning team to fight for you. Get the Bernstein advantage. Call Sam.
Injured? 1-800-CALL-SAM.
You don't have to play for the Pistons to be treated by the same doctors who keep the team at their best.
I can't dunk in size 18 sneakers, but I can play 18 holes.
I don't box out defenders in mesh shorts, but my hip is back in the game.
I'm not a Piston, but I'm running on all cylinders after back surgery. I am Henry.
I am Henry.
Henry Ford Health, official team physicians of the Detroit Pistons. And you. Visit henryford.com/team docs.
Mark and Rick Key have brought you the break. Experience Pistons basketball with the entire family. Get 4 tickets plus 4 $15 food and beverage vouchers starting at just $80. Get yours today. Pistons.com/4-pack. And one theme night isn't enough with the Pistons Flex Plan. Choose 7 or more of your favorite theme nights and giveaways, all at an exclusive rate. Whether you want to lock in a bobblehead night or enjoy 3-1-3 day, choice is yours. The more games you add, the more you save. Visit Pistons.com/flex to build your plan. 13-8 Piston second quarter here, so they've kind of righted this ship.
Well, they were kind of not out of it. You know, it's a long game, and Charlotte jumped out. The highest lead they had was 10 points, and that's nothing in the NBA.
Piston bench, Rick, 25 points. Malik Beasley with 9. Ron Holland's got 6. Stu's got 5. 3 for Wendell Moore, 2 for Fontecchio. So good job by the bench.
And that's really good. You need that when your starters are in trouble a little bit.
LaMelo Ball's come back in for Charlotte. 7 points for him with 4 assists, couple of boards. Grant Williams to get it in for the Hornets. Pistons have Fontecchio and Ivey out there. Hardaway back in. Beasley and Stewart. Right side of the floor, Brandon Miller swinging that ball. Now he'll drive it. Elevates and scores.
He's under control, attacking that basket, staying in the air long enough to be under control. That's hard.
43-40 Charlotte. Brandon Miller with 15 in the first half. Hardaway gives to Stewart up top. Handoff Ivey. Ivey to the right corner. Fontecchio's there and hits a 3. Good looking shot, ties the game at 43.
And the benches, like you just said, the benches are giving each team a little bit of extra spunk.
No question. Hello Ball launches and hits a 3.
I hate to say this. Well, damn. He shot that from 5 feet from the
he shot
top of the
that
key.
from Shelby, North Carolina.
I'm sorry to say that, but it was one of those.
Oh, here is Ivey to the basket. They call Ivey for his 3rd foul.
He hooked him and
Burns going to come back in. Fontecchio will sit. Stu's going to sit. Ivey's going to sit. Harris back in.
Mark's sitting.
Yes. Cade back in. So you got your starters out there with the exception of Ivy as Beasley is in. 46-43 Hornets with the lead. Oh, LaMelo Ball.
Oh, he's dribbling on that
almost dribbled on the midcourt line. Got it to Brandon Miller, shoves away Beasley, attacks the basket, goes up over Duran and misses to Harris. 46-43 Charlotte, 6:20 in the half. Cade Cunningham with the basketball, 8 points for Cade. Trying to back it down against LaMelo Ball. Into the teal paint, kicks to Harris, spotted up. Right sideline for three.
Had to get him going.
Pistons trying to match those Charlotte threes. 6 for Detroit, 8 for Charlotte. 46-46. Brandon Miller with the basketball. Right side, off a screen, high off the rim.
Oh,
Diabate, what a rebound. Kicks to Grant Williams to Ball. Ball steps back on Beasley and hits a three.
Showtime.
49-46. Charlotte continuing to rain down threes. 9 of 17. Cunningham underneath the rim. Goes up, scores, and got fouled on the play.
Oh, man, this is one of them games that, Mark, it's like each team is scoring on each end.
That's right. Diabate picked up the foul.
But that was a heck of a rebound he got earlier.
So we've had, 6 ties, couple of lead changes. Nothing like the first meeting, but Cody Martin's going to come back in for the Hornets. Pistons will be in Orlando. Game on Saturday. Diabate, who got the start tonight, will take a seat. No Miles Bridges for Charlotte.
Miles usually has a homecoming.
Pistons at the free throw line. 9 for 10, so Cunningham trying to add to it. First one on the way is short, or the one on the way is short on the and one. So the Hornets with the lead. 49-48. Mellow Ball. Good show by Duran. Ball gets by it, though. Drives to the rim. Comes up short. Tipped up, no, by Miller. And slapped out. Beasley intercepts. Into the left corner. Hardaway to Cade. Steps into a three and missed. Duran tried to gather it. And Danielle Scott indicated Detroit ball, but
changed it.
Yeah, it's been overturned. Rod Kogut came up and helped out.
Duran had that big paw up there.
So the Hornets get it back at the 5-minute mark. 49-48, they lead it. Ball guarded by Beasley, got a step on. He kicks it out to Grant Williams and hits a three.
Once he gets his feet together, you know it's going to be a three.
52-48. They're now 10 of 18 from three. Cunningham left side against Ball. Cunningham with a much bigger body than LaMelo Ball. Backing him into the paint. Hooks it up short. Tapped it up, no. Got it back a third time and scores.
That's a tough move right there.
Man. 52-50 with 4:28 to go. Almost turned over by Ball. Brandon Miller had to go to the floor to save it. Well, LaMelo on the left sideline against Cunningham. Skips one over to Miller for three. And he hits another one.
Okay, they're raining threes right now.
Well, we have seen way too much of this. I tell you what, Chicago went 23 of 46 in the last game. Cunningham up in the air. Dangerous pass stolen by Grant Williams. Outlet Josh Green up the right wing. Skips it over to Cody Martin. And a three is good.
That's his spot. Timeout.
Pistons are being bombarded in the last couple of games with three-point shooting. Got to clean that up. 58-50 Charlotte on the Pistons Radio Network.
Thanks for showing up, Detroit. Nothing compares to catching your Pistons IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Pistons and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Piston tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at Little Caesars Arena or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
Pistons fans set the standard for fashion in the NBA, and we're not stopping now. Visit Pistons313shop.com, the official online store of the Detroit Pistons. Text SHOP, S-H-O-P, to 41518 and unlock 10% off your first order. Explore hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and official jerseys of all your favorite players. Plus, score exclusive gear at the team store in Little Caesars Arena and elevate your style this season. Don't forget to text SHOP to 41518 for 10% off today.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. And we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the game. And how we can elevate our own game with capability that takes us to another level. And ground clearance that propels us even higher. The 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, proud partner of the Detroit Pistons. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
Now let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Pistons Basketball Network.
Mark and Rick back with you. Kia, the official vehicle partner of your Pistons. Okay. Well, the last 3 games, Rick, I mean, the three-point shooting, my goodness. It's kind of 47 of 93
for the opposing team
in the last 10 quarters. That is over
crazy.
50%.
That is crazy. This is something that, as the season progresses, we have to, make adjustments.
Yeah, got to figure it out. Those teams are firing away, that's for sure. That's why you see all these stats posted about 3 points, the most this and that. It really, those stats don't mean a lot because it just changed the game. 3-point shooting is just the way of the game. It doesn't mean.
It started with the Golden State Warriors.
There's a deflection off a Cade pass, and then a foul on Cunningham. Cody Martin got in the passing lane. Oh, my goodness. They're not happy.
Turnovers is
so a bad run here. 58-50 Charlotte. 3:36 to go. LaMelo Ball with it, chased by Beasley all the way to the basket, and he rolls it in.
Almost got an and one.
And now it's 60-50. So a 14-4 run. Hardaway posting up Harris on the left side. Tobias backing it down. They pull the chair. He's able to save it. Couple of pump fakes, a shot in a bucket.
We had to work for that one, but
she did. 60-52. Here comes Charlotte in a hurry. Melo Ball right wing. Austin Miller on the left side for 3. No good. Swooping in to get it. Jalen Duren. Inside of 3 minutes. Down 8. Cunningham leaves it. Beasley. Long 3. Nope. And Ball with an easy rebound. 60-52 Charlotte. Behind the back move. LaMelo Ball. Hesitates. Gets underneath the basket. Slings it up and in. Falling to the floor. And he's fouled on the play. What a move he made on Duren.
And the thing is, Mark, they're trying to get out there to the 3-point line, but it's the getting to the interior. That's when you know that you got the team on their heels, and that's what you don't want to have.
Stu's going to come in for Jalen Duren. I tell you, when LaMelo Ball is on the floor, it's just very frenetic. I mean, a lot going on. And if he hits, and it's now an 11-point Charlotte lead.
He does things on that court that a lot of teams don't recognize.
63-52, 2:38 and ticking. Beasley to Cunningham on the right side. Goes baseline, got past ball up and under and missed. Followed by Harris for the bucket, 63-54.
We got the small lineup in. Grant Williams is at the 5.
Ball with the ball. Down the lane. Kicks out to Grant Williams. Ball fakes Beasley, but he missed the three. And the rebound comes down to Harris. Racing across the timeline. Into the left corner, Beasley. Sheds his man. Fires a three, no. Ball outlet ahead. Boy, the pace. Martin gives to Miller on the right sideline. Out it goes to Ball. Inside of 2 minutes. Long three. No good. Long rebound, Beasley. 63-54 Charlotte. Nice crossover to the basket. Hardaway, and he scores.
His tempo is fierce.
I'm tired just looking. 63-56. 47% shooting for the Pistons. And the same for Charlotte. But the threes are the difference. Brandon Miller on the move. Underneath the basket, right corner. LaMelo Ball for three. High off the rim. And Martin on the back of Harris. Didn't get a call. Here's Cade. And he was fouled by Josh Green.
He had to take that foul. It was 2-on-1.
When you look at the standings coming in tonight, Pistons, the 6th seed in the East at 7-9. Charlotte, the 12th seed. Only 4 Eastern Conference teams are 500 or better.
And the funny thing about it, Mark, is a half a percentage point ahead of anybody else. It's like any given night.
Yeah.
You got the Bucks moving up, winning some games now.
Well, the crazy one is the Western Conference. 11 teams are 500 or better. Only 3.5 games separate first through 11.
That is.
Second one on the way by Cade. That goes in and out. And saved underneath by Diabate. 63-57 Charlotte. Minute 8 to go. Wild first half. Cody Martin guarded by Cade. Got to be careful. Don't want to pick up a silly one here.
Hitting him in the face from up here.
With the right wing, Martin. Now he has Hardaway on him. Hand off to Trey Mann, who's checked in. Mann against Hardaway. Steps it back. Three on the way. No good. Rebound cleared by Beasley. Gives it quickly to Cade Cunningham with 13 points. Charlotte by 6. Mann hounding Cunningham. Off to Hardaway. Oh, that's way outside. Short rebound. Stu hooks it back up and in.
That's what he does.
63-59. Charlotte by 4 with about a half minute remaining. Trey Mann slows things up. A rare moment here in this game. Working it down, about a 10-second differential on the clocks. Grant Williams coming out the screen. Man on the move. Low pass back to Williams. Ball fakes Cade. Stops mid-post. Forces a shot. Hangs and misses. Stu with a rebound. Great defense by Cunningham. And the Pistons play for the final shot here. 3 seconds. 2, 3 on the way. And it goes in and out. Tapped up, no by Harris. So the Pistons rally a bit to close the half. They were down 63-52 and a 7-0 run for Detroit to close the half. Charlotte 63 and the Pistons 59 on the Pistons Radio Network.
Did you know StockX was born in Detroit? From the small desk of a few back in 2016 to a now global platform, our real-time marketplace offers you unprecedented access to buy and sell verified sneakers, streetwear, apparel, and more. From the greatest grails to the latest trends, every release you're looking for is here, even after it sells out. Plus, every item you order from us is StockX verified, backed up by our buyer promise. So join the millions who already know, because Detroit got it on StockX. Start shopping now at StockX.com.
When you're looking to play, Bet Rivers will make your day.
Take a chance, you'll see.
You like slots, we've got lots. Blackjack, roulette, take your shot.
It's where you want to be. Bet Rivers Online Casino is your home for chance. With hundreds of slots, live table games, and more. Bet Rivers Online Casino. Check out the app.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus and present in Michigan. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You don't have to play for the Pistons to be treated by the same doctors who keep the team at their best.
I can't dunk in size 18 sneakers, but I can play 18 holes.
I don't box out defenders in mesh shorts, but my hip is back in the game.
I'm not a Piston, but I'm running on all cylinders after back surgery. I am Henry.
I am Henry.
Henry Ford Health. official team physicians of the Detroit Pistons. And you. Visit henryford.com/teamdocs.
Hurry up and try new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs. They're 4 fun-sized Crazy Puffs packed with layers of pepperoni, cheese, and sauce, and perfect on the go. Enjoy Crazy Puffs on a unicycle. Whoa! In a hot air balloon! Or riding piggyback on your friend Keith. Faster, Keith, faster!
Can I have a delicious Crazy Puff?
Sorry, Keith, they're too tasty. Whee! Try new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs on the go for only $3.99.
Pizza.
Available at participating locations. Prices may vary. Prices higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and third-party online sites, plus tax.
I'm Dan Campbell, head coach of the Detroit Lions. Grit, honesty, hustle, these things are important to me. And that's why I partnered with the Bernsteins. They work quickly to make things right after an accident. They do it with compassion and integrity. And they do it for Michigan families like yours. That's why calling Sam is the best call you can make if you're injured in an accident. The Bernsteins, great family, great lawyers. If you're injured in an accident, get the Bernstein Advantage.
Injured? 1-800-CALL-SAM.
This is the Detroit Pistons halftime show on the Pistons Radio Network. Here's your host, Chris Villar.
And welcome into the halftime show presented by Belfour Property Restoration. We've got round 2 between the Pistons and the Hornets on the season. The last time they battled at the Spectrum Center, Charlotte just nicked them with a buzzer beater in the final seconds. The Pistons would love to bounce back from their down game on Monday at home. So far in North Carolina tonight, they're taking turns putting together runs. The Pistons ended up with the last one of the half, and they're sitting to within 4 points. It's 63-59 Hornets with the Pistons on the road. A big piece of injury news came down right before the game, which benefited the Pistons. Miles Bridges ruled out with knee soreness. Mark mentioned it during the pregame. He scored almost 25 a game against Detroit. Now, plus the last time these teams played, Jalen Duren sprained his ankle about 8 minutes into the game. The Hornets won the board battle and ended up winning with that putback off an offensive board at the buzzer. Duren is in and healthy for this one, and right now, Detroit does control the boards 29-20. Still no Asar Thompson yet. He came into today doubtful to make his season debut, but hopefully that will be coming soon. With that, let's check the first half rundown to see how we got to where we're at. Bit of a sloppy start to this one. 2 minutes went by and we only got 2 field goals, both of them by Brandon Miller to put the Hornets up 5-0. 5 straight misses by Detroit to begin the game before Tobias Harris finally got one to go at the 9:30 mark. He hit again a minute later, but that only made it 8-5 Charlotte. Miller loves to play the Pistons, by the way. He was putting them up and in for 8 points in the opening quarter. Cade was working to keep up with that. He played all 12 minutes, scored 8 points himself with 5 assists, but Charlotte still able to pull away a bit. Miller made it a double-digit lead with one of his buckets, 20-9. They were on a 12-4 run. Isaiah Stewart did come into the game, brought some new energy, helping Cade get the deficit to under 10 before the end of the opening period. It was 33-27 home team going to the second. Detroit would then score the first 6 points of the next quarter. Ivy getting to the line, Beasley hitting from downtown, as he tends to do this year. And Simone Fontecchio laying one in off a feed from Ivy, and we'd have a 35-35 tie ball game just a couple of minutes into the second. Much better vibe from the Pistons at that point. Malik really taking over the offense off the bench. He had 9 points in 4 minutes of time on the floor. And Jade was playing the distributor pretty well. Wendell Moore also got some early minutes, hitting a triple during his shift. Really easy to see why JB keeps going back to him. Now, very obvious that things were getting chippy out there too. Multiple chest bumps following plays, a lot of physicality. Looking at you, Beef Stew. And into a Charlotte timeout, the Pistons were down 41-40. Brandon Miller just kept hitting big shots when Detroit seemed to get some momentum. The other playmakers started showing up at that point too. LaMelo Ball heaving up 30-footers and making them. Really not much you can do about that. Luckily, the Pistons started heating up from downtown after going just 3 for 13 from deep in the opening 12 minutes. JB did need to take a timeout at the 3:50 mark, as the Hornets were hitting absolutely everything beyond the arc. Martin, Miller, Williams, LaMelo, they were 6 of 10 from out there in the period and led it 58-50. They were even getting threes the hard way. LaMelo falling to the floor, powering up a basket, making it an 11-point lead again for the Bugs. Now, The game is consisting of a lot of runs, as the NBA does, and the Pistons were lucky enough to close out the quarter with one of their own 7-0 stretch to get to within 4. 63-59 is where we stand at the Spectrum Center as they are in the locker rooms. The individual numbers so far: Cade Cunningham with 13 points in 19 minutes and 6 assists, 12 for Tobias Harris in the starting lineup. Hardaway Jr. still struggling when coming back from that injury. He was 1 for 10 the other night, 1 for 5 tonight. Jaden Ivey 0 for 3 out there with a couple of points. Jalen Duren played 11 minutes, did not score on one shot, but has 5 rebounds, 2 of them offensive. And off the bench, Malik Beasley with 9 big points in 14 minutes of work, 7 for Stewart, 6 for Holland. Simone Fontecchio with 5 and 3 for Wendell Moore as well. On the other side, you know the guys you got to guard. Brandon Miller, LaMelo Ball, they each have 18 points for the Hornets, and Cody Martin 11 off of the bench, 3 for 4 from downtown. The Pistons right now shooting 44%, the Hornets 45%, but they have 5 more triples in this game than the Pistons. Coming up, we will take a look at the other scores in the NBA as we go around the association. That and more next. You're listening to The Halftime Show, presented by Belfour.
At Corewell Health, we know time doesn't heal all wounds. Hard work, innovation, and we do. We're fighting cancer with proton therapy and music therapy. We're turning back the clock on Parkinson's with deep brain stimulation and outsmarting blood clots in seconds instead of days. Because this is your time to take control of your health. And it's time to show that together, we can. Corewell Health.
Looking to shop verified sneakers, streetwear, apparel, and more? Tap in with StockX, the premier marketplace for buying and selling the hottest releases in current culture. From the greatest grails to the latest trends, every release you're looking for is here, even after it sells out. Plus, every item you order from us is StockX verified, backed up by our buyer promise. So download the app or sign up online. Join the millions who already know, because Detroit got it on StockX. Start your shopping today on StockX.com.
Sports played on a field or ice or courts.
Bet Rivers is the place.
Over, under, money line. Same game, parlays, it's all fine.
You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet Rivers Sportsbook is your home for chance, where you can experience the thrill of betting on the sports you love. Bet Rivers Sportsbook. Download the app.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus and present in Michigan. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I'm attorney Mark Bernstein. 1-800-CALL-SAM is always a free call. And your fast, confidential consultation is always free, too. And for over 50 years, our no-fee guarantee means you don't pay us a fee unless we win your case. If you're hurt in an accident, get the Bernstein advantage. Call 1-800-CALL-SAM. What do you have to lose? It's free.
1-800-CALL-SAM.
Welcome back to the Halftime Show, presented by Belfour Property Restoration. The Pistons are hoping to turn things around from Monday when they had triples rained all over them by the Bulls and didn't play the defense that they've been accustomed to. So far, they haven't done so, as Charlotte is doing the same thing Chicago was doing, just raining the threes. They have 12 already, but it's 63-59, and Detroit is hanging in there tough. With that, let's take a look around the association. Not many other games happening, just 3 others, as we're at the beginning of the second quarter in Toronto. The Raptors are up on the Timberwolves right now, 36-32. RJ Barrett has 8 points. Julius Randle with 9 for Minnesota. The Spurs and the Jazz, they're both under 500, which is a rarity in the Western Conference right this second. The Spurs leading by 1 about 5 minutes into their game in San Antonio. 10-9 is where we're at right now. And the Lakers and the Magic, that's going to be the game of the night, I think. The Magic are at 9-7. The Lakers are 10-4. Pay attention to Orlando, because that's going to be where the Pistons are going to be in just 2 nights for their next game. They're going to Back in Charlotte, the Pistons are down early to the Hornets, 63-59. Cade Cunningham, 13 points. Brandon Miller and LaMelo Ball each have 18. And stay put, the third quarter is coming up in moments. You're listening to the Halftime Show, presented by Belfour.
It's time to light up the season during the Ford Get Holiday Ready sales event. And right now for Black Friday, enjoy limited time offers on our full lineup of Ford vehicles, like the 2024 Ford Escape. The Escape comes with Bliss, blind spot information system, with cross traffic alert and plenty of cargo space to fit your lifestyle needs. Right now, AZ Plan trade-in lessees can lease a 2024 Ford Escape SUV active all-wheel drive for $279 a month for 24 months, with $1,789 due at signing. Payment includes waived security deposit, excludes title, taxes, and license fees. Not all lessees will qualify for Ford Credit Red Carpet Low Mileage Lease. Payment includes $1,500 year-end sales event cash and $3,500 trade assist cash. Offer ends January 2nd. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Some exclusions may apply. So lease a 2024 Ford Escape for $279 a month only at your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford first.
You don't have to play for the Pistons to be treated by the same doctors who keep the team at their best.
I can't dunk in size 18 sneakers, but I can play 18 holes.
I don't box out defenders in mesh shorts, but my hip is back in the game.
I'm not a Piston, but I'm running on all cylinders after back surgery. I am Henry.
I am Henry.
Henry Ford Health, official team physicians of the Detroit Pistons. And you. Visit henryford.com/teamdocs.
Detroit Pistons Flex Plans are back. Your team, your games, your way. Select thrilling all-star matchups, claim the best seats in the house, and enjoy ultimate flexibility, all at a great price. Don't miss a moment of the action at Little Caesars Arena. Come out for your favorite theme nights, iconic halftime performances, exclusive giveaways, and more. Visit pistons.com/flex and secure yours today.
And welcome back to the halftime show presented by Belfour Property Restoration. A little chippiness out there at the Spectrum Center already tonight, but the Hornets put together a 17-6 run in the second quarter. Detroit chipped back into it with one of their own, going to the locker room, and we've got a 4-point ball game, 63-59 Charlotte. The Hornets already have 12 threes in this game. And for the start of the third quarter, we're going to send it back to Mark Champion and Rick Mahorn. Rick, you called it one of those games. Guys are putting up shots, some of them from 30 feet by LaMelo. Kind of eerily similar to what the Bulls did to them on Monday, but that 7-0 run at the very end may have been a lifesaver.
Yeah, it has been a lifesaver, but it's more of on the defensive end. Mark and I were talking about it. It's like, okay, how are you going to defend the three and the team that shoots the three a lot? You got to learn how to, get out there, recover, and force them into doing something else. But hey, you got to give it to Charlotte. They're pushing the basketball and they're setting the tone.
Yeah, that's got to be certainly in the game plan. You knew coming in the two areas of concern with three-point shooting and pace of the game. I think the Pistons have actually matched up pretty well with Charlotte and pace in this game. The question is, can they sustain it?
That is true. I mean, if it's something that you're accustomed to, then you go for it. But at this pace, you got to figure score is going to be 120, 128 to 120.
Well, the starting backcourt's interesting. Miller and Ball each have 18. They're combined 12 for 24, 6 of 13 from 3. Combined, they have 6 boards and 9 assists. The Pistons starting backcourt, 13 for Cade, only 2 for Ivy. They are 5 of 17, 0 for 6 from 3 with a combined 6 boards and 10 assists. So they got to get Cade and Ivy going here in this third period.
Yeah, they do. You can ill afford to get in foul trouble. You ill afford to have a slow start again.
Yeah, they did look a little flat when they came out, to be honest. So Hardaway and Ivy out there with Duran, Harris, and Cunningham.
Well, Cunningham changed his shoes. I noticed that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he had the orange ones on. Now he's got the black, all black.
Oh, look at him. Josh Green out there with Brandon Miller. Lisa Diabate got the start tonight. Melo Ball and Grant Williams. No Miles Bridges for them. And it'll be Charlotte's ball going right to left to begin this third period.
And you got to do a better job, Mark, again. Emphasize, close out on the threes.
Well, the next 2 games will be at LCA. And now, Diabate running off the floor.
Probably had to go to the bathroom, nervous.
I don't know what happened there, but
I remember seeing John.
He actually looked like he wasn't feeling well.
And I saw John Lucas run off the court during the game. I had to go to the bathroom, and boy, did he have to.
I don't think that was the case there. It looked like he was maybe not feeling well. So Taj Gibson will start the second half.
Two old school players.
Ball to Gibson. Met by Hardaway. Now the handoff to Green. Left side to Miller. Miller lost the ball going up, and a nice steal by Jalen Duren.
He was out there on the three, playing the three.
Yes, he was. Has the ball right side of the floor covered up by Grant Williams. Skip past Cade left side. Makes a move on Gibson to the basket and missed it. But a whistle. Cade said he got hit on the arm, but I'm not sure. It's on Grant Williams. So Cade will shoot the free throws.
And Cade went right by. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. And Cade shooting?
Yeah, I don't think
that's not right.
No, that didn't look right.
No, ball should either be on the side and not a shooting foul, because if they called it would have been on Miller.
That didn't seem right. But
I'm trying to figure it out. Well, thank you very much. That's all you can say.
All right, now he's going to get two shots. That first one didn't count for some reason. Free throws will make.
So the foul is on Grant Williams, but Grant wasn't even in the play.
No, we were looking at the replay and we were going, well, where's Grant Williams?
And if that would have been a foul, it would have probably been on Grant Williams on Jalen Duren.
Yes, exactly.
I thought you seen what I saw.
Yeah, I agree with you. Second free throws will make. Pistons are within two. So a 9-0 run extending from the end of the second. 63-61. Mellow ball to Brandon Miller on the left side. Miller makes the move on Hardaway. Now back to Ball. He was going to launch. Oh, there's a foul on Hardaway as he caught him on the left shoulder. And Ball was going to let that one fly from way outside.
Well, Tim Hardaway's got to know he missed a couple of games. He's only since the last game. He's 2 for 16.
Miller, right sideline, gets it into LaMelo. Good show by Duren. The switch off Gibson to the left corner. And there is a three for Josh Green. That's the second one he's hit.
He's sitting out there by himself. You better shoot it.
66-61. Only averaged 6 points in the month of November. He's got it right now. Here's Ivy kicking to Cade on the left wing. Got space. Missed the three, however. And it comes out to Josh Green coming right to left. Spins away from Cunningham. Leaves it for Grant Williams. Pump fakes Duren. Grant to the basket. Banks it in.
Call him Jared Dudley. Guy that plays a big forward.
68-61. Hornets by 7. Ivy with a pump fake. Got to get himself going. Instead, he throws it away.
He's having one of those games.
Ball launches a three. That's way off the mark. Recovered, though, by Grant Williams to Brandon Miller, and that's a three.
He's got it dialed in. Timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff.
I mean, it was a 9-0 Piston run, and now it is a quick 8-1 run by Charlotte. They're up by 10, 71-61 at the Pistons Radio Network.
At Corewell Health, we know time doesn't heal all wounds. Hard work, innovation, and we do. We're fighting cancer with proton therapy and music therapy. We're turning back the clock on Parkinson's with deep brain stimulation and outsmarting blood clots in seconds instead of days. Because this is your time to take control of your health. And it's time to show that together, we can. Corewell Health.
Hurry up and try new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs. They're 4 fun-sized Crazy Puffs packed with layers of pepperoni, cheese, and sauce, and perfect on the go. Enjoy Crazy Puffs on a unicycle. Whoa! In a hot air balloon! Or riding piggyback on your friend Keith. Faster, Keith, faster!
Can I have a delicious Crazy Puff?
Sorry, Keith, they're too tasty. Whee! Try new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs on the go for only $3.99.
Pizza, pizza.
Available at participating locations. Prices may vary. Prices higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and third-party online sites, plus tax.
When you're looking
a chance, you'll see.
You like slots, we've got lots. Blackjack, roulette, take your shot.
It's where you want to be.
Bet Rivers Online Casino is your home for chance. With hundreds of slots, live table games, and more. Bet Rivers Online Casino. Check out the app.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus and present in Michigan. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Parker Rick Kia, the official vehicle partner of the Pistons. Dressed like the team this season. All new Pistons practice gear and jerseys from Nike. Shop the full collection. Pistons313shop.com, the official online store of the Pistons. Look at our team leaders, brought to you by the Sam Bernstein Law Firm, Michigan's first family of law. 1-800-CALL-SAM for the Pistons in this game tonight. We'll give you the leaders tonight in points. Cade Cunningham with 15, also leads in assists with 6. Rebounding, Tobias has 6 to lead the way. Offensive boards, 4 Pistons have 2 offensive rebounds, which is not too shabby. 3-point shooting, however, Rick, just 7 of 25 so far in the game.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, you have Malik Beasley, who is really a good 3-point shooter, and Ivy has yet to really get a rhythm. He's 0 for 3, but he's not even shooting threes.
Well, out of the timeout, Pistons suddenly down 10. Hardaway with the ball up top. Josh Green poking away at it, off to Cade Cunningham against Brandon Miller. Duran coming out to screen Miller. Cade gets free. Topside 3 is off the mark.
They're getting all the hustle points right now.
Miller chased it down in the corner, brings it up the left side. Nobody stopped him yet. Now they do. Mellow ball got a step down the avenue to the left corner, and Grant Williams missed a 3. Rebound Duran. Duran in a lot of traffic, sends it ahead to Ivy. Ivy to the basket, missed the layup. Ball somehow deflects to Hardaway, and he skips to Harris out on the right wing. Couple of jab steps on a drive, and then lost the ball. Taj Gibson comes out with it, and Harris limping.
And Miller as well.
Here's LaMelo with a floater from 15. No good. Rebound ball. Green for 3 from the right sideline. And Taj Gibson went down to the Heat. 74-61, their biggest lead. Cunningham working his way. He's tripped up.
Trying to do it himself.
And turned it over. Mellow ball on the move. Down the lane. Blocked. And a foul on Duran, who blocked the shot.
He came down. He should have just kept his hand up.
Well, the body language
is
not good. It is not good. They came out flat. You noticed it early.
I always look at warm-ups. And when I remember when we didn't warm up and get it going, we came out flat.
Yep.
And that's, that's just a fact. But then somebody has to say, man, y'all goofing off. Melo missed one.
Hey, finally missed one. He was held to 12 points in their game at Brooklyn. Prior to that, he was averaging 31 in his previous 6. And still limping. Tobias Harris going to, I think, go right to the locker room. Yep. Stu has come in.
Stu, Beasley.
Hardaway stays out there with Ivy and Cunningham. I mean, this game was right there at 63-61. Free throws a make.
It's still there, and the fact that you can't get, you got a lot of points in the paint. You just can't make no shots.
A 12-0 run. Here goes Cade to the basket, missed it, tapped out by Stewart. Ivy to Beasley. Jaden Ivey got to get himself going. Off to Beasley for 3. Nope. Good hustle by Ivy. Gets an offensive rebound. Chased it down. Tried to go baseline up in the air. Dangerous. Got it to Hardaway. He can't make. Cunningham tried to get a board. I think Cody Martin fouled him.
Yes, he did.
Yep. Loose ball foul.
But his long shots are long rebounds. And right now it's a lid. That's 3 on Martin. But his long shots, long rebounds, the threes are not dropping. Take it to the basket.
Well, whatever was going on with Diabate, is solved. He's back in the game.
Told you had to go to Barron from. I know the run. I've been there, done that. Look, coach, call the timeout, or I'm just going to go.
Trey Mann checks in for Charlotte. And then Cunningham kicks it off his own foot. Ooh, barely saved it. And got it to Stewart. 75-61 Charlotte. Cunningham for three and hits.
He had to get that ball up deep in the shot clock.
75-64 at the 8-minute mark, third quarter. Cody Martin in between the rings, playing with 3 fouls. Lefty dribble, drops it to LaMelo. Got Hardaway on him. Drives him into the paint to the dotted line and scores. 77-64. Melo Ball with 21. Brandon Miller with 21. Beasley got a step, drives inside, got smothered. Ball knocked away.
You call it smothered, covered, and chunked at the Waffle House.
That's a smooth peanut butter on that one. Cunningham flips it in, right side Ivy. Ivy has just not been able to get going tonight. Steps it back with a move, and that's no good. Slapped up in the air. What a job by Cunningham. Missed the putback. Got it again.
He got 5 offensive rebounds. Got to score.
Beasley for 3, and he hits it. Charles Lee is not afraid to show his unhappiness with his team. He's showing it now. Takes a timeout. With 7:12 to go in the third, Pistons within 10 at 77-67 on the Pistons Radio Network.
Thanks for showing up, Pistons fans. Nothing beats catching your Pistons IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Pistons at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Pistons and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Piston tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Detroit.
Did you know StockX was born in Detroit? From the small desk of a few back in 2016 to a now global platform, our real-time marketplace offers you unprecedented access to buy and sell verified sneakers, streetwear, apparel, and more. From the greatest grails to the latest trends, every release you're looking for is here, even after it sells out. Plus, every item you order from us is StockX verified, backed up by our buyer promise. So join the millions who already know, because Detroit got it on StockX. Start shopping now at StockX.com.
What's your priority?
My priority? Making time for myself while taking care of everyone else.
Whoa! Mom, he won't share!
Oh.
The office keeps calling you. Do the kids have swim lessons later?
Sometimes I just need a breather. So I'm glad Priority Health's Wellbeing Hub connects me to support that helps me
give that back. Mom!
Balance my day.
With Priority Health, your priority is our priority.
Our champion, Rick Mahorn, Kia, the official vehicle partner of the Pistons. Pistons basketball is back, and be a part of theme nights. Score exclusive giveaways from bobbleheads to apparel. View the schedule. Get your tickets now. Pistons.com/tickets. And the Pistons mobile app is your go-to source. All things Pistons. See the schedule, scores, and all the news. Download it today in the App Store. Pistons down 10, 77-67. Came a little discombobulated, and the next thing they knew, they were down 75-61, and now trying to chip back into this game.
Well, they're getting second chance opportunities, especially when they shoot the three and long shots and long rebounds. And they're able to get them, but got to cash in on them.
Well, Rick, you look at the starting 5 for the Pistons. You got Cunningham with 18, Harris with 12. The other 3 combined have 4 points.
And that's not good.
No.
It's not good. But then you look at the bench, and Beasley gives you 12. You get 7 from Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, 33 off the bench. That's more than they average. Cody Martin with the ball, left side for Charlotte. Cunningham on him. Bounce pass up top to Diabate. Gives it back to LaMelo, right side of the floor, baseline of the basket, and lays it in.
Well, you know what? Out of the 2 Ball brothers, The young one is always good.
Ooh.
Out of me and my brother, I'm the young one, and I was good.
23 for LaMelo. 79-67, Charlotte. Here's Cunningham, cut off nicely on the defense by Brandon Miller, sticking with him. Or Diabate, rather. And then the shot goes up, no. The rebound to LaMelo Ball. Diabate's played well for him. Here's LaMelo right down the lane. Floater good.
It's like, I would basically call a timeout and say, you know, like you said, who wants to play? And he's grabbing guys that don't play that much. You want to play? Right. Here you go.
What 5 guys want to play tonight? Here's Stewart. Throws it away. Cody Martin to LaMelo Ball. He'll stop on the left wing. Launches over Cade and hits. Holy
I'd do Rick Carlisle right now. Might as well.
84-67 Charlotte. We're inside of 6 minutes. And there's a silly foul on LaMelo.
Right now, LaMelo's on a, 7-point run by himself?
He's 9 of 18, Miller 8 of 13. So 17 of 31 for the 2 starting guards. So Marcus Sasser will make his first appearance.
Now Hardaway just ran into the locker room.
Wendell Moore in the game. Stu's still in there. Beasley's still in there. Got to find some guys who got the energy. Cunningham on the dribble. Gives to Beasley. Elevates from up top and misses. Diabate with a rebound.
Diabate said, okay, you ain't getting no more offensive rebounds here.
84-67. Ball down the lane. Lob dunk.
Stop
to
the
Salon. And it's 86-67.
Stop the ball.
Cade on the left side of the floor. LaMelo Ball on the guard.
You ain't going to foul him.
Now they switch off to Cody Martin. Takes it in, dotted line, a little half hook, and Cade got that to go.
They can, you know what, if I'm Charlotte, okay, I can live with Cade scoring, nobody else is.
20 points for Cunningham. LaMelo with it. He set the tone early in this game, did LaMelo Ball. Has it on the left side, picks up a switch to Beasley, fires over him, off the front, long rebound. Oh, Ball and Sasser collided.
Called a foul.
And it's going to go against the Pistons. LaMelo's still on his back on the floor.
Got him in the jaw.
2 guys going for the ball. What it looked like.
But he did get, nice body. I like that contact.
Grabbed his
face.
Seth Curry's come in now for Charlotte. And with Martin, Diabate, Salon. Ball stays out there. Remarkable recovery. 86-69 Hornets. Wendell Moore on LaMelo. Lost the handle, and it's picked up, though, by Salon. Back the ball. 4 to shoot. He's at midcourt. Stumbles, throws it up there, and
I'm done. I'm leaving.
We're leaving.
Is that good night, Lucille?
We're leaving the building. He just closed his eyes and threw it up there, and it went in. 89-69. Sasser to Cade. 3 from up top is good. Right now, the Pistons have 1 offensive player, Cade Cunningham. They got to get some help.
They got to get some stops.
Know that too. Salon with the ball. And you got Sasser and Ball going at it.
And that's the team's fourth.
It's 2 quick ones on Sasser.
Sometimes it's just your night. Not arm wrestling.
Well, they still have Sasser with no fouls. I don't think that's right, is it? Then it goes to LaMelo Ball. Up top, look up. Got a screen for 3. Rims off. Sasser with a rebound. On the move with it with 3:55 to go in the third. Down 89-72. Cade left sideline. Kicks it up top. Sasser passed up the 3. Goes to Wendell Moore. He'll drive to the basket and score.
There you go.
89-74 Charlotte. A little pressure by the Piston defense on the inbound. Cody Martin will bring it up. Right to left, up the right sideline. Gives it to Diabate. Stewart on him. There's the handoff to Salon. Against Stu. Into the lane. Blocked by Stewart. Beasley on the move. Right wings to Moore. Back to Bees. He's wide open. Yes, for three.
Now you got to get a stop on this end again.
89-77. Suddenly an 8-0 Piston run. What a wacky game. Cody Martin on the move against Wendell Moore. All the way down underneath. Ball fakes a couple and scores. Moore unhappy with himself. He said, I can't let him do that.
And Isaiah Stewart is telling him, hey, I need you to stay in front of him.
91-77. Cade had the ball knocked away by Ball. Cunningham thought he got fouled. Valtecchio coming in for Detroit. Mann and Miller for Charlotte.
Cade has 23 points, but he shot the ball 22 times. And that's where, you know, he's going to get that.
Yeah, teams always look at that and they'll go, okay, 23 points, 22 shots, we'll live with that. Yep.
But as my coach in college would say, as long as you score, you get basically 2 points for one shot, 2 or 3.
Here we go. Piston ball with 2:40 to go in the third. Down 91-77. And look out. Beasley turns it over. Diabate with a steal. Fast break opportunity. Trey Mann will send it out to Miller. And that one's off the heel. No good. Fontecchio got he got shoved. Out of bounds Charlotte. He got shoved from behind.
And Bickerstaff is livid.
That's a bad call there, Mr. Goebel. I'd rather have George Goebel.
I'd rather have a gobbler.
Nobody knows who George Goebel is. Under age 70. Here goes Brandon Miller in traffic over Stu, and he scores.
He's got a smooth game, Mark.
93-77. Yeah, he was the second pick of the draft in 23. Beasley, a little pick and roll with Stu, and then he throws a low pass right through, what is it in hockey, the 5-hole?
The 5-hole or the wicket.
Or the wicket.
I like when you say the wicket.
Holland will come in for Detroit. 16-point lead for Charlotte. They've won 3 in a row at home and well on their way to 4. Pistons 4-4 on the road, but in a heap of trouble. Trey Mann making moves on Marcus Sasser. It's a reset. Look out. Miller limping a little bit on the handoff. Fade away, no good by Trey Mann. Stu with a rebound. Holland coming up the right wing. 93-77. Charlotte with the lead.
Got to move that ball. There you go.
Sasser gets it. With 12 still to shoot. Sasser will step it back for a 3, and that's no good. Stu with a rebound. Good hustle. Sends one through the fingertips of Marcus Sasser. Another Piston turnover. They're mounting up. The Hornets have 21 points off 16 Piston turnovers.
And that was one of my points at the beginning, turning the ball over.
Something the Pistons have not done in the last 4 games, in particular the last 2. Only an average of 9, but not tonight. Trey Mann gives it to Diabate. Now Brandon Miller.
He recovered quickly, didn't he?
The left wing. Back out it goes to Mann. 5 to shoot. Trey Mann on the move.
He's going to shoot it.
Cut off by Stu. Now Salon. Salon forces one up there. And no. Ball back tapped out to Wendell Moore. Moore barreling in. Gives to Stu with a floater. And it rolls in.
Stu has some of the softest hands around that basket. Because I'm sitting there going like, how did that go in?
That was a tough shot. Get it on the move. A floater in the lane. 93-79. Charlotte. Trey Mann left side of the floor. Stu on him. 40 seconds left. Mann. Oh, what a step back move by Trey Mann, but it's blocked by Stu to Holland.
Told him get that junk out of here.
Holland right down the middle of the floor against 3 Hornets. No, and a rebound to Miller.
Trying to get 2 for 1.
22 seconds left. 93-79 Hornets. They'll work it down about a 3.5-second differential. Miller still near midcourt, down to 7. makes his move with 6 and 5. Elevates at the right elbow. No good on the shot. Rebound, Wendell Moore. Moore sends it ahead. Sasser, 3, and missed it. Rough third quarter. Charlotte 93 and the Pistons 79 on the Pistons Radio Network.
With NBA League Pass, you can keep up with the whole league.
Wait, is this for real?
For real.
So I can choose from so many live games?
Yeah, up to 4 with multi-view.
And watch my favorite players dunk?
From every angle, home or away.
Wow, unbelievable.
Believe it, kid. With NBA League Pass, it's all possible. NBA League Pass, your home for streaming hoops.
Only select out-of-market games available and local blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. And we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the game. And how we can elevate our own game with capability that takes us to another level. And ground clearance that propels us even higher. The 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, proud partner of the Detroit Pistons. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
At Corewell Health, we know time doesn't heal all wounds. Hard work, innovation, and we do. We're fighting cancer with proton therapy and music therapy. We're turning back the clock on Parkinson's with deep brain stimulation and outsmarting blood clots in seconds instead of days. Because this is your time to take control of your health. And it's time to show that together, we can. Corewell Health.
The Michigan Lottery presents a pop quiz that's almost as easy as new Cash Pop. Question 1. How many numbers does it take to win Cash Pop? A, 1. Question 2. How many Cash Pop numbers do you choose from? Is it A, 15? Question 3. How much can you win playing Cash Pop? A, up to $5,000? Okay, if you answered A, you deserve a Cash Pop. Match 1 and you won. New from the Michigan Lottery. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Our champion, Rick Mahorn Kia, brought you the break. We're 3 into the books. And the Pistons got some serious work to do, trailing 93-79. Well, it's been a night where the body language was just not good, even in warm-ups. Didn't look right.
Yep, 30. I'll tell you, 30 points you gave up that period. 30-20, got outscored the third period.
All right, Piston ball to begin the fourth. Wendell Moore, screened by Stewart. Slide it to Fontecchio, now Sasser.
They're switching everything.
Back to Moore in the right wing. Grant Williams on him.
Bigger body.
Off to Fontecchio, down the lane with a floater. Nope, tapped up and in. Stewart.
Best hands in the league.
It's amazing. 93-81. Charlotte, now you got to start playing some defense. Stu with 11 and 8 rebounds. In that third quarter, Charlotte 52% shooting. Here's Josh Green to the left corner. Williams stepped out of bounds, a little off balance. And the Pistons will get it. Pistons only shot 35% in the third, committed 7 turnovers for 12 Charlotte points.
Yeah, those turnovers are a total of 16 for 21 points.
And LaMelo Ball had a 13-point quarter, now has 31. And still, they're within touch, 93-81. Sasser to Fontecchio. Gives to Stu against Grant Williams on the wing. Now to Sasser, left corner, spotted up there. 3 ball, no good by Holland. 3-man on the dribble, coming right to left. Gives to Diabate, now Brandon Miller on the move. He'll hit the runner.
I mean, he is the second pick of the draft 1 year, and he's smooth.
He is smooth. 95-81. Miller now with 25. Stu with the dish off to Fontecchio for a topside 3 and hits.
Gotta keep doing it.
95-84. It's an 11-point deficit. 10:27 to go.
Gotta do it without Melo being in the game.
Diabate Out on the perimeter, hands it off to Trey Mann against Marcus Sasser behind the screen. Here goes Mann with a runner. That's short. Oh, Diabate, another rebound. They work it to the right corner. Grant Williams barrels baseline, pulls up, hits.
He shoots a curveball because he was so much to the baseline, it just came around the backboard.
97-84, so the rebounding, even though the Pistons are out rebounding him, timely ones for Charlotte as Sasser missed a three. Josh Green with a rebound. 97-84 Charlotte. Diabate up top, hands off to Miller. Miller working his way in, lane, and missed a shot. Fontecchio the other way. On the move to Wendell Moore. Nice job by Miller. Cutting him off. Wild pass thrown away. And then taken back by Wendell Moore. And then he forces his way into the basket and got fouled by Miller. 97-84 Charlotte. First meeting between these two here at the Spectrum Center. Literally went down to the last shot. And it was Miller on a wild possession where Grant Williams really started it all with trying to force a shot, and somehow Miller didn't get blocked out and put it back to win the game as free throws made.
Yeah, that was a crazy ending. We've been involved in a lot of crazy endings, and it's just the beginning of the season.
Duran coming in for Stewart now, who sits with 11, 8 boards, 2 assists, and 2 blocks.
And Duran has yet to score.
Second free throws will make, 11-point lead for the Hornets.
Didn't see that coming if he didn't even score.
Trey Mann on the move. Marcus Sasser guarding in. Bounce pass goes to Josh Green. Swinging that ball up top. Miller for three.
Ding, ding, ding. He's going to shoot. He's a three-point shooter.
The whole team's a three-point shooter.
The way they shooting it.
18-37. There's a loose ball. Saved by Duran at midcourt. Went off Sasser. Now Wendell Moore inside of 9 minutes. Holland on the right wing. And got a whistle as Duran was being held, I think.
Diabate.
Yeah.
Let me get it right.
100-86. Now Beasley in for Holland. Cage going to come in. Harris is going to come in. You mentioned he went back to the locker room limping a little bit, but seems to be okay now.
Well, you're trying to get a run going to see what you can get. If you can get a run going, they'll stay in there a little longer.
Wendell Moore with 7 points, 5 boards, and 3 assists in 16 minutes.
He plays hard every time he's on the court. Every play like it's his last play.
Cunningham up top, right wing Fontecchio, good extra pass. Harris for the corner three. 100-89. Tobias loves that corner three. Trey Mann with the ball in between the circles. Beasley staring him down. Mann makes the move to the left. Picks up Harris on a switch. Ooh. Crossed him over. Goes in. Missed the dunk.
Oh, my God.
But a foul is called. He even wound up. I don't know about that call. John Goebel said he came down with his arms. I'd like to see. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, he
did. He got him.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, he got him.
He was trying to put him a poster out there.
Now, what Mann did is he used his off forearm, Rick.
Mm-hmm. Trying to get that space, but sometimes using that off forearm
and missing the free throw
for some leverage to get over.
Yep. He's 7th, Trey Mann, in bench point average, coming in at just under 15 a game, and he can light you up occasionally. Second free throws will make.
Reminds me of Allen Iverson with these.
He does look like him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
101-89. Charlotte with the lead. Harris with the ball, left side, gives to Bees. Gives to Duran now, top of the key. Looking around to hand it off to somebody. Finds Fontecchio, and he can't get the three to go. Pistons have really struggled from three. Miller coming right to left. Poked away by Beasley. Did that go off Miller?
Yes, it did.
Detroit is now 13 of 40 from three-point range. Charlotte is 18 of 37. And now Trey Mann will take a seat, by the way. Where's number 23? Here's Cunningham, left side of the floor. And a defensive infraction on Charlotte.
It's their first one.
Had a player guarding nobody.
These are the things that you want to happen to the opposing team.
So Beasley will take the freebie here. And he will get it. High up and straight down. 101-90.
The basketball gods are great.
All right. Still 7:53 to go. You can just start getting some stocks. And it goes to Cade Cunningham. 23-point evening for him with 6 boards, 6 assists. Cunningham bottled up on the right sideline, but he keeps the dribble. Drives into the lane, goes left corner. Harris.
Same
Ball
spot,
fakes, fires. Good for 3.
Same spot, same result.
Well, the corner 3 has been good for Tobias Harris. He's hit 4. All 4 have been from the corner. Here's Brandon Miller on the attack on a pass.
There you go. This is the run.
Someone from Shelby, North Carolina.
Hickory, North Carolina.
Or Hickory, yeah. 101-93. Pistons have it to 8, and then Cunningham kicked the ball away. Josh Green underneath, Brandon Miller, and he scored. I mean, just when you're in a pretty good spot to come back, that happens.
Those are unforced turnovers, too.
17 turnovers. 23 points. Cunningham from up top bumps into Grant Williams at the free throw line. Reverses down the lane to the basket and missed the hook. Mellow Ball's back in the game. Makes a move toward the basket. Floater, top of the backboard. Off the heel, no good rebound. Diabate. He's got a bunch of them in this game. 13 to be exact. Brandon Miller on the left side. Out to Balls. Fontecchio on his hip. Poked it away. And it went off of LaMelo Ball. And Fontecchio got a little thing going tonight here with 6:36 to go in the game. It is a 10-point deficit. Charlotte 103, Pistons 93 on the Pistons Radio Network.
What's your priority?
My priority? Making time for myself while taking care of everyone else.
Whoa! Mom, he won't share!
The office keeps calling you. Do the kids have swim lessons later?
Sometimes I just need a breather. So I'm glad Priority Health's Wellbeing Hub connects me to support that helps me
give that back. Mom!
Balance my day.
With Priority Health, your priority is our priority.
Hurry up and try new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs. They're 4 fun-sized Crazy Puffs packed with layers of pepperoni, cheese, and sauce, and perfect on the go. Enjoy Crazy Puffs on a unicycle. Whoa! In a hot air balloon! Or riding piggyback on your friend Keith. Faster, Keith, faster!
Can I have a delicious Crazy Puff?
Sorry, Keith, they're too tasty. Whee! Try new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs on the go for only $3.99.
Pizza, pizza.
Available at participating locations. Prices may vary. Prices higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and third-party online sites, plus tax.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. And we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the game. And how we can elevate our own game with capability that takes us to another level and ground clearance that propels us even higher. The 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, proud partner of the Detroit Pistons. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
Now let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Pistons Basketball Network.
Mark and Rick, Kia brought you the break. Open up the Bet Rivers Online Casino and Sportsbook app. Every home Pistons game and spin to win up to $25 in bonus money when you deposit $10 with code Pistons. And the Pistons Academy Winter Leagues are right around the corner, open to children grades 3 through 9. Each player receives a jersey, 2 tickets to a Pistons home game this season. Sign your child up at pistonsacademy.com. Register before January 1st. Save $30. Well, that third quarter was a rough one as Charlotte outscored them 30-20 for their third straight 30-point quarter.
Yeah. And then now, the Pistons are A lot better now, forcing some turnovers by Charlotte, but only 10.
All right, still 6.5 minutes. Piston ball coming left to right from our location. Beasley with it. To Fontecchio on the left wing. Handoff Cunningham. Screen Duran. Cade steps it back. Now charges in. Down the lane to the basket and scores. That was a nice move. A little stop and start.
Yeah, I like when Cade is not the one initiating the play. When he gets the ball in a move.
Well, it's down to 8. 103-95. The long and lanky Brandon Miller with it. Now to Grant Williams. And the starting lineup makes a move. Wild pass is stolen. Knocked loose by Harris. Beasley got it to Cunningham. To Beasley. Miller's on him, though. Couldn't get a shot. Harris up top. Pass into Duran. Turns, a little half hook, and it goes in for him over Cody Martin.
And that's his first 2 points.
Hey, it's a 6-point game, Rick. 103-97. 5:45 to go. Mellow ball with 31 and 9 assists. Has it near midcourt. Goes to Martin on the left wing. Cade with a hand on his face. Martin slings the bounce pass to Josh Green. Green trying to get his way down the lane and comes up short. Turn to the rebound. Outlet Cunningham across the midcourt line. Right wing Beasley. Nice extra pass. Fontecchio for 3. Comes up short. And dug out by Josh Green. 103-97 Charlotte. Ooh, that would have been a big one to cash in.
Yes, it would.
Ball slows it up in the half court. A rarity for this team. High pick and roll look with Grant Williams. Here goes ball up and under. Oh, what a finish. Man, I tell you, he's good. He can do some things. Harris, the other end, leans in and banks it off the square.
Nothing you can do.
Hoping to get contact. 105-99 Charlotte. 4:48 to go. You can't trade buckets. Now 33 for Ball, 30 for Miller. Grant Williams pump fakes a 3.
Had him.
Duran now right up on him as he picked the dribble up. Off it goes. Ball almost midcourt. No, and that occasionally Charles Lee shakes his head on those shots by LaMelo Ball. He took him out of the game the other night. Here is Cunningham blocked by Grant Williams, and a runaway here from Cody Martin and a dunk. 107-99. That's a big bucket there. That might be an early dagger. 4:07 and ticking.
You're going to make runs. Teams make runs.
23 points given up by the Pistons. There's a nice lob over the top. Duran. And he scores. And Cody Martin jumped over him, but did make contact with Duran's back. What?
That's all you can say is thank you.
Man, that could have been nasty.
Yeah, you know, I cringe when you see guys go up in the air like that and coming down on them.
Yep. Martin did a heck of a job. Fontecchio will check out.
He's back in.
The and 1 for Jalen Duran is good. Well, it's a 5-point game. 107-102 Charlotte. We're just inside of 4 minutes. Got to get a stop, though. And how do you stop this guy? LaMelo Ball with it. On the charge, left side of the lane. Covered up nicely by Ivy. Kicks to Williams. 3 drops off. Bounced 2 or 3 times. Oh, my goodness. Here's Beasley up the left sideline. Into the corner. 3 on the way is off the mark, and Ball with a rebound. 107-102 Charlotte. LaMelo left side. Ivy is pushed.
Oh, you can't clap in front of her.
No,
please.
you got to be careful. I'm not sure about that call.
I know it's a bad call.
Charles Lee is going to take a timeout here. 3:26 to go. And JB has given it to Danielle Scott. 107-102 Hornets on the Pistons Radio Network.
Thanks for showing up, Detroit. Nothing compares to catching your Pistons IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Pistons and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Piston tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at Little Caesars Arena or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
Looking to shop verified sneakers, streetwear, apparel, and more? Tap in with StockX, the premier marketplace for buying and selling the hottest releases in current culture. From the greatest grails to the latest trends, every release you're looking for is here, even after it sells out. Plus, every item you order from us is StockX verified, backed up by our buyer promise. So download the app or sign up online. Join the millions who already know, because Detroit got it on StockX. Start your shopping today on StockX.com.
The Pistons are locked in this season and ready to do work. Watch rising star Cade Cunningham lead our young core against the biggest stars in the NBA. Be a part of the best game day experience in the 3-1-3, featuring thrilling theme nights, epic giveaways, performances from Pistons entertainment teams, and much more. Go to Pistons.com/tickets now to lock in the best seats at the best prices. See you at LCA this season.
Mark and Rick Kia brought you that break. Catch the Pistons G League affiliate, Motor City Cruise, all season long. Membership start at just $12 per game. Include member exclusive discounts and free parking. There's been a coach's challenge by J.B. Bickerstaff.
So, trying to figure out the timeout situation. Does that timeout flip to Detroit?
Yeah, that was
still looking at it.
That was an interesting timeout by Charles Lee. So we still have 3:26 to go. It's a 5-point game. Charlotte leading 107-102. And Ivy was...
He hooked him. I mean, you could see the hook right there on the leg, but
yeah,
it's like, what can you call? If you're a referee, just call the side out of bounds.
And JB was giving it to the umpire, Danielle Scott.
Still looking at it.
He's been fighting hard to get back in this game after a bad third period.
I mean, there's so many ways you could look at this.
I'll tell you what, J.I. was very fortunate that Danielle Scott didn't tee him up.
Yeah.
Because he clapped, a derisive clap in front of her, and the officials do not like that one at all.
Don't embarrass him.
She showed restraint.
Twice.
Well, this is close. The problem is that the call on the floor,
yeah, that's the thing,
is against the Pistons.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out. If is it out of bounds, or I don't even know. They're still looking at this.
So far this year, JB is 13 of 28 successful in the challenge department.
It doesn't take that long. Now they're saying something.
Here comes John Gold.
After review, the contact initiated by Ivy has been deemed marginal. After the marginal contact occurs, Ball uses his right hand to hook the defender, which causes the offensive foul. The challenge is successful. Offensive foul is called on Ball.
Oh, there you go. Well, that's big. So the Pistons will get it.
I'm really perplexed with Lee calling a timeout.
Yeah, I am too.
I'd rather lose it.
All right, so it's Piston ball.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And who doesn't hook?
Right.
There's so much hooking in here.
Still a bunch of time. 107-102, but I think we are at a juncture where every possession on the offensive end now for Detroit is vital. Pistons are at 43% shooting, 32 from three.
Is this a typical Charlotte Pistons game?
Well, it's starting to look that way, isn't it? Well, the first meeting was 108-107 Charlotte on the Miller putback. Cunningham deep from the right sideline. Josh Green backed off of him. Cade goes up top.
Makeup call.
Oh, my goodness. Tobias Harris.
Wow.
Called for the offensive foul. Let's see what Are you serious?
That's marginal.
Well, that was your basic NBA makeup call there. 107-102 Charlotte. Ooh, fellow ball almost tripled that in the backcourt. Sends it over to Brandon Miller in the left wing. 8 to shoot. Gives it to Grant Williams. Flips it to Ball. Turns the corner. Shoots for 2. And it's no good.
Tried to fall down and make up a pass.
Cunningham with a dangerous pass. Nice catch, Beasley on the left sideline. Inside of 3 minutes, down 5. Duran up top. Handoff Cade. Cade slings one, right sideline. Harris for 3. And it's a 2-point game. 107 to 105, Charlotte. 2:28 to go. Holy mackerel. 12-4 run right now. Brandon Miller for 3. And it spins out. It went a couple of times, 360. Chance to either tie or take the lead for Detroit. 2:11 to go. Cunningham right wing makes a move on Cody Martin and tried to dunk it and missed it. Miller to Ball up the left side for Charlotte. They're up by 2 inside of 2 minutes. Ball in traffic behind the back bouncer to Williams. Now back to Ball. Got Duran on him. Still holding 8 to shoot. Dribbles away. Trying to get Duran to make a move. 3 on the way, no good. Harris with a great rebound. Minute 39 left, down 2. Beasley to Ivy. Ivy for the layup and the tie.
Yeah, they can see the different body language right now.
Oh, my goodness, they've come all the way back.
And Hornets are walking the ball up. Usually they running.
107 to 107. LaMelo, and there's a foul on Ivy, a little too aggressive. That is 4.
It's one of the teams.
Well, that's not a shooting foul. A minute 20 to go.
Another one of these games, right?
Oh, man.
Stewart's coming in now.
Yeah, Stu's going to check in. Duran with 5 and 9 rebounds, but Stu with that aggressiveness and energy back in the game. Brandon Miller with a 30-point night will inbound it for the left sideline. LaMelo wants it and gets it. He's got 33. Right side of Cody Martin. Slides it to Miller. Covered up by Stewart. Right side.
It's a double dribble.
3 seconds. Loose ball. Stu gets it. They turned it over. He couldn't touch it. And here comes Detroit to try to take the lead with a minute to go. Cunningham bottled up on the sideline. Goes up top. Ivy bobbing and weaving. Up in the air. Got it back to Cade. Cade spinning to the basket. Miss. Follow Stewart. But wait a minute. I think there was a whistle. And as Cade is down, so no bucket on the putback by Stewart. Cade is, was that?
That's on ground.
Yeah, he's up. Holding, I think he was holding his lower back. Yeah, tailbone. And Josh Green's limping around for Charlotte. Charles Lee having a discussion.
He's trying to get where a guy hooked it. You know, Cade does it well. And they're challenging it.
So Charlotte will, with 47.8 seconds, they're going to throw the challenge flag. 107 to 107. Here we go again. Cade being helped a bit by Isaiah Stewart. Well, it pays to be a student with the Pistons Student Pass. Each ticket starts at $20, includes a $10 concession voucher. All you need is your college or university email. Head to pistons.com/student pass for more information. We have our critical call. You want to make this our critical call?
Let's make this our critical call. Let's see what happens.
Coach's Challenge is going to be our critical call. Brought to you by Corewell Health. No matter the challenge, their response is always the same. They can. So this is a big call here. What do you think's key to turnaround?
Now they're challenging that he hooked Green.
Yeah.
And looking at the replay,
like he did.
He did. But what can you say? I mean, we're gonna look at this one.
Well, the last time the Pistons had the lead, it was 40 to 37. Jared Jack, I think, is over there talking to Daniel Scott about something.
I mean, if
Pistons have outscored Rick in the fourth quarter, they've outscored Charlotte 28-14.
Yeah. I mean, if they're looking at the marginal, or if they just what they did on LaMelo Ball, they might have to get the same stuff.
Charles Lee's 5-3 in challenges.
Oh, he doesn't do it that much?
Apparently not. Well, this is a big one here. 47.8 seconds remaining in regulation. 107-107 as the Pistons have fought their way back again. We've seen this happen before. Cade's still kind of limping around a little bit.
Oh, he ain't going to feel it now, but he'll feel it later.
He ain't coming out of the game, I'll tell you that. He's lifting that left leg, kind of flexing the leg. Initially,
after review, Williams jumps into the offensive player. The defensive foul stands. Additionally, there is no foul that occurs proximate to the play. Therefore, the challenge is unsuccessful.
Well, there you go.
Well, all I can say is thank you.
Thank you very much. So, 48.8 seconds. They adjust it. Game tied at 107. Fans are not going to be happy. So Cunningham will be at the free throw line. He's still not right.
Hit that floor pretty hard.
25 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds for Cade. Every game he's close to a triple-double. Hits the free throw and breaks the tie, and the Pistons have come all the way back to take the lead. 108-107.
Neither team can afford to foul right now, but also Pistons got 2 timeouts. That's good.
Second free throw, good. 109-107. Detroit by 2. Still a lot of time, though. 45 seconds. LaMelo Ball with the ball across the midcourt line, guarded by Beasley. Slings it over to Grant Williams. Trying to set up a 3.
Good defense.
Off it goes to Brandon Miller. Down to 4. Ball with 3. Ball in the drive. Ball with a floater. And he scores to tie the game at 109.
Oh, no.
22 seconds and ticking here in Charlotte. It's about a 2-second differential. So Cade is working it down as far as he can. Off to Beasley, covered up. Beasley against Miller. Baseline, fall away. Got it back. Oh! No good. They had a chance to return the favor. If he would have made that, it would have been the same situation as last time. Oh, my goodness. Right now, there's 5/10 on the clock. That means you can catch and shoot.
They're going to look at it to see if it was enough time right now.
I mean, that thing just rolled off the front. Great effort by Malik Beasley. Got 2 shots at it. Oh, now they're giving him more time.
1.2 seconds.
So 1.2 now.
You can't foul.
109-109. Well, you know who they're going to try to get
the
basketball, because he can hit some crazy shots.
Wow.
This is not going to happen again, is it, Rick?
No. I mean, how could it happen twice in a row? It's like me hitting the lottery. I haven't hit it yet.
I was going to say, I haven't hit it the first time. Wow. This game looked like it was going to be a long evening for the Pistons.
Well, what Charlotte did was take the air out of the ball and played the level, played with the Pistons, kind of slow instead of pushing the ball. But, hey, this is what you look for.
So Charlotte moves the ball, and they've got plenty of time, 1.2 seconds. Pistons have got to avoid fouling here, so we got Stewart, Harris, Ivy, Moore, and right now Beasley.
And Stewart's on the ball. Got to watch Grant Williams here.
Martin to inbound it. Sometimes that guy is the most dangerous. Now JB, after taking a look at everything, is going to take a timeout. with 1.2 left in regulation, tied at 109.
Even with this, foul situation, Ivy only has 4. Everybody else is 2, 3 by Durham.
Pistons have already been involved in 2 overtimes, 1-1 in those. And that was that stretch of games where it came down to the wire every single night. And here we are again. One thing about it, makes for entertainment, doesn't it?
Yeah, fans ain't going nowhere.
So Cade Cunningham with 27, 10 assists, 7 rebounds. Tobias with 23 and 7 boards. Beasley with 16. He's knocked down 4 more triples. Stu with 11 and 8 rebounds. 35 for LaMelo Ball. 30 for Brandon Miller for Charlotte.
Well, that's the person I worry about right now is Grant Williams.
Looks like that they are going to have Cody Martin again inbound this. Ball right now is on the left elbow, free throw line. Don't discount Brandon Miller, who is standing in midcourt.
Yeah, got to get it in, though.
All right, here we go. 1.2 seconds. Martin gets it in. Ball for the win. No! And we're going to overtime. Charles Lee jumping up in the air. That was designed, well-designed play.
Yes,
and it just didn't go. So overtime in Charlotte. Tied at 109 on the Pistons Radio Network.
It's time to light up the season during the Ford Get Holiday Ready sales event. And right now for Black Friday, enjoy limited time offers on our full lineup of Ford vehicles, like the 2024 Ford Escape. The Escape comes with Bliss, blind spot information system, with cross traffic alert and plenty of cargo space to fit your lifestyle needs. Right now, AZ Plan trade-in lessees can lease a 2024 Ford Escape SUV active all-wheel drive for $279 a month for 24 months, with $1,789 due at signing. Payment includes waived security deposit, excludes title, taxes, and license fees. Not all lessees will qualify for Ford Credit Red Carpet Low Mileage Lease. Payment includes $1,500 year-end sales event cash and $3,500 trade assist cash. Offer ends January 2nd. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Some exclusions may apply. So lease a 2024 Ford Escape for $279 a month only at your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford first.
Our champion, Rick Mahort Kia, the official vehicle partner of the Pistons. Hey, how about another 5 minutes of basketball here as the Pistons came all the way back from double digits and sent the game to overtime, 109-109. Mellow Ball had a chance. Got a floater up there and got a good look at it, just didn't go. Pistons had the lead at 108-107. Got it to 109, and then Charlotte tied the game.
What a game, man.
Yeah. Great rally by the Pistons after a disastrous third quarter. And now we see who's got the energy left here in the extra period. That fourth quarter, the Pistons shot 47% with 4 triples. Charlotte 41%, just 1 for 5, and they had 7 turnovers for 9 Piston points.
That's it
in
right
that
there.
quarter.
That was it right there, the defense.
Harris had an 11-point quarter for Detroit. All right. Jaden Ivey, Malik Beasley out there with Isaiah Stewart. Cunningham is not starting this overtime period. Wendell Moore Jr. is. And I'm looking down there. I don't see
you don't see him.
Yeah, I don't see him. And they're going to wave off. Oh, they're going to give Charlotte the tap. They're going to call a foul. Stewart got called for a foul on a jump ball.
Are you for real? What did he do?
So they grabbed the shoulder of
Many times they done grab shoulders out there.
So concerned about Cunningham. Miller will float it in, and he threw it away. Oh, what'd they call? Well, they call LaMelo Ball with a foul. Players were uncertain what the call was. And that is it. He just fouled out of the game. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. 35 points, and he just fouled out.
I was only looking at our side.
109-109. Significant things happening in first 30 seconds of the overtime. Now Ivy turned to the corner. Lost the handle, got it back. Tough shot. Turnaround no good. Stewart with a rebound. Stu setting up a bounce pass. Harris, three for the right sideline.
Second chance opportunity's been helping the Pistons.
112-109, and the Pistons get the first points of the OT. 4:28 to go in it. Williams with a handoff. Brandon Miller's going to take it over now. There is a foul on the floor on Stewart. That would be 3 on him.
It's only his third, though. He wasn't shooting.
So they've got Martin, Trey Mann out there with Josh Green, Grant Williams, and Brandon Miller. Miller's had a 30-point game with 6 triples.
Been quiet ever since.
He'll get it in from the left sideline. 112-109 Detroit in overtime. Floats it up top to Grant Williams. Flips it to Trey Mann. Mann chasing toward the baseline. Wild pass stolen by Wendell Moore. Look out from behind. Oh, lob!
Shoot.
Brandon Miller jumped up and intercepted a lob pass. Wow. Holy mackerel. Martin to Williams. Pump fakes a 3. Drives, bumps into Stu. Shot blocked, but a foul on Stewart.
Man.
And that's 4 on Stu. I don't mind that foul.
Nope, make him earn it.
Yeah. And now Duran's going to come back into the game here with 4:02 to go in overtime. And the Pistons up by 3, 112-109 on a Tobias big-time 3. His 6th triple, Rick. 6 out of 9 from 3 for Tobias.
In that same corner, same back channel, same back jumper.
Grant Williams hits the first, 112-110. Stu out, Duran in. JD with 5 and 9 rebounds. Stu sits with 11 and 9 rebounds. It's not a bad job by your 2 centers. 18 boards.
2 tandem isn't bad.
Second free throw for Grant Williams is good. 1-point game, 112-111 Detroit. Jaden Ivey with the basketball. 4-4-4. Points, rebounds, and assists. He's got it left side. Drives to the basket. And a block by Cody Martin. Another block. Trey Mann bobbing and weaving. Slips on the floor. And saves it to Diabate on the right elbow. 7 to shoot. Diabate covered up. Got it to Grant Williams. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, pump fake, and no. And no basket.
No basket.
Shot clock violation on the putback. Holy mackerel.
That defense has been very sticky.
That was a great job by Duran avoiding contact
foul,
with Grant Williams.
Knowing that he's always pump faking.
3:28 in overtime. 112-111 Detroit. Jaden Ivey with a basketball. Coming left to right. Cody Martin on him. Off it goes to Wendell Moore. Again, Cade Cunningham not in there. Beasley had it knocked loose, and it went off Beasley. Boy, Charlotte making some defensive plays here. Pistons can't seem to get a shot. Trey Mann with the basketball. Has it on the left wing. Got a step on Beasley. Duran helping out, but the shot goes down. 113-112 Charlotte. Inside of 3 minutes. Jaden Ivey with the basketball. And a dangerous pass. Got it to Harris on the right elbow. Harris against Martin. Spins, turns, shoots, misses. Diabate with a rebound. Hornets by 1 with the ball now, and they're doing it with their defense.
Yes, they are, both teams.
Brandon Miller near midcourt. It's a reset. Miller on the move, left side of the floor. Drives into the paint and misses.
Foul on Duren. Face guarding and not boxing out Diabate.
4 fouls on Duren. Stu's going to get right back up and in.
Would you tell me Diabate get 15 boards?
He is having a night. So big time free throws. And he missed that one.
Going with
Diabate, that ties his career mark of 15.
A lot of pressure on him.
The young fellow eyes the rim, and that one didn't get to the rim. Well, we saw this not long ago, and the young fellas, there's a lot of pressure, especially in the overtime period. Charlotte by 1. It's 113 to 112. On the move, Ivey. Cut off by Brandon Miller. Now he switches off.
Move the ball.
Yep. Ivey, baseline of the basket. Can't get it to go.
Got to move the ball.
Charlotte hanging on to the 1-point lead with 2 to go in overtime. Trey Mann with it. Left side to Miller. Miller goes left sideline. Comes back to the right. Had trouble with it. Got it to Mann with 3 to shoot. Trey Mann on the move. Trey Mann lost the ball, but it is with Charlotte and 1.2 seconds on the shot clock.
Timeout.
Charles Lee's got to be worn out. He's been jumping on the sidelines all night long.
He's getting in his steps.
So we'll take a short timeout here. Short timeout. 113-112 Charlotte on the Pistons Radio Network.
The Michigan Lottery presents a pop quiz that's almost as easy as new Cash Pop. Question 1. How many numbers does it take to win Cash Pop? A, 1. Question 2. How many Cash Pop numbers do you choose from? Is it A, 15? Question 3. How much can you win playing Cash Pop? A, up to $5,000? Okay, if you answered A, you deserve a Cash Pop. Match 1 and you won. New from the Michigan Lottery. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
What's your priority?
My priority? Making time for myself while taking care of everyone else.
Whoa! Mom, he won't share!
The office keeps calling you. Do the kids have swim lessons later?
Sometimes I just need a breather. So I'm glad Priority Health's Wellbeing Hub connects me to support that helps me
give that back. Mom!
Balance my day.
With Priority Health, your priority is our priority.
Mark and Rick back with you. Kia brought you the break. We have an update on Cade Cunningham left hip, and he is not going to return for this finish of this game. So left hip. We could tell it was sore.
You hit that floor. That floor is not giving up.
Yep. All right, 1.2, as Bob White pointed out. That was the time on the clock at the end of regulation. And it goes to Miller, and he hits a 3 from the right side. The same guy who beat the Pistons with a putback in the first meeting. 116 to 112. Charlotte by 4. Unbelievable. Goes Ivey to the basket. Off balance. Down on the floor he goes. And he'll shoot free throws. So free throws coming for Jaden Ivey. 1:30 left in overtime. 116 to 112. Brandon Miller. And a miss at the line. Oh, my goodness. Don't tell me Miller's going to be a hero in 2 straight games against Detroit. Second one on the way. Yep, that's good. It's a 1-possession lead for Charlotte. 1:16, 1:13, 1:26 to go overtime. Trey Mann with the ball. Again, Cade out with the left hip. Brandon Miller gets the ball. Chased by Wendell Moore. Screened by Williams. Miller turns the corner with a floater. Missed it. Tap. Good. Diabate. 118, 113. Charlotte starting to. Now they're going to give that bucket to Miller. And a 3 by Beasley, no good. Rebound. Pistons get a second chance. Underneath, good pass. Ivy to Stu for the buck. And it's 118 to 115. Still 46 seconds to go in overtime. Desperate need for a stop here. Brandon Miller with it, left side. Williams sets a screen, a switch. Harris on Miller. 3 on the way by Miller. Good. And that's your dagger. Brandon Miller again. 2 triples in the overtime period. The guy who's put back gave Charlotte the win in the first meeting back on November 6th. And here he is again with 2 huge plays. LaMelo Ball has been on the bench, fouled out very early in the overtime. Cade Cunningham didn't get to the overtime because of an injury. 121 to 115 Charlotte. Oh my goodness. Pistons came back from a 20-point deficit in this game to send it to overtime. But Charlotte, number 2 in the NBA in 3-point attempts and 3-point makes. Tonight, 20 of 44 from 3-point range. So in the last 2 games, opponents are 43 of 90 from 3-point range. The last 2 games. Wow. Got to be something certainly that J.B. Bickerstaff will take a long look at. Fontecchio's come in for some offense. Beasley, Harris, Moore, and Ivy. Two full possession lead for the Hornets. Wendell Moore Jr. to get it in. Finds his man, Ivy, in the right corner. It's going to fire. That's good for 3. And a quick 3 at that. 121, 118, still 29 seconds. And, well, Marat Kogut had indicated that Charles Lee called a timeout. And I'm not sure Lee wanted to call a timeout, but he did. Now JB's up there going, what's going on here? He's not happy. But nonetheless, timeout was given with 28.5 seconds to go in overtime. Charlotte by 3, 121 to 118. So it's still there for the taking if the Pistons can get a stop. And that's a big key. Between Miller and Ball, 73 points, 13 assists, 13 rebounds, and 12 triples, 27 field goals altogether from the Charlotte backcourt of Miller and Ball. They knew they were not going to have Miles Bridges tonight, so that sent the offense into the hands of those 2 players. For the Pistons, Jaden Ivey got in early foul trouble, so they needed help. Malik Beasley came through, 4 triples. Cade had his usual night, 27, 10 assists, 7 rebounds. Tobias Harris with an outstanding night, 26, 7 rebounds on 10 of 15 shooting. including 6 of 9 from three-point range. Cade went out with a hip injury, left hip injury, not able to go in the overtime. Just hope he's going to be okay. Well, you got a 5-second differential on the clocks, 29 seconds in overtime. And if the Pistons can somehow get a steal here, that would be really nice. Down 3 points, 121 to 118. And in it goes. They got Williams trapped. Somehow he got it to Cody Martin. Now to Miller. Quick. Miller to man. Man out to Martin. Gives it to Josh Green. And then a whistle.
Finally got a foul.
Oh, man.
They're just playing keep away.
Harris picks up the foul. That was a heck of a keep away.
And right now, I don't know what is Green shooting from the free throw line, you know?
Josh Green. Tonight he is 0 of 0, Rick.
Yeah, but now this is pressure on him. Brick.
Nope. That's a big one.
Yeah, that's
the tough one there with 17 seconds left. 122-118 as he hits the first of 2. And the second goes in and out. And a quick timeout on the rebound by Wendell Moore.
Long possessions.
So 16-3. You got to get a quick shot.
Got to get a 2.
Could be a 2 or 3.
That's all you need. You just need a good shot.
Take whatever is available.
Yep. And if you're Charlotte, you don't want to foul the shooter.
Nope.
And that's why you got Grant Williams, the veteran, trying to talk to him.
Well, what a valuable addition he's been. It's like what the Pistons added with Tobias Harris and Beasley and Tim Hardaway. I mean, that veteran presence with a young team can make a big difference.
Speaking of young team, that daggone said Brandon Miller's going to be, if he continues to play like that, he's going to be something.
He's impressive. There's no question about it. Well, I guess he should be as high as he was taken in the draft, but that's a career best tonight with 38. All right. 16.3 seconds remaining. And Charlotte up by 4. Fontecchio will inbound it for the right sideline, and Diabate will guard the ball. Got Ivy in the backcourt if necessary. Fontecchio gets it in. Harris got to get something up here. Ivy bump, shoots, hits. Thought he got fouled. They're not going to call that. 122-120. You got to foul him. And there it is with 8.3 seconds remaining.
Grant Williams was like, okay. And right, but Pistons don't have a timeout. Neither team really has a timeout. Can't advance the ball.
JB barking at Murat Kogut about the contact Ivy sustained. Well, you got to hope Grant Williams misses one of these. 122-120 Charlotte. Overtime in Charlotte. Grant Williams tonight with 11 points. And hits the first. Well, this is the big one right here. 123-120.
Who would have thought this game? Who would have thought this game would be 110?
Beasley went up and said something to Grant Williams, and it worked. Ball out of bounds to Detroit with 6 seconds. They may add a 10th or so. That thing went down to.
If I'm Charlotte, not letting Detroit get a 3, I may just take the foul. I may just take the foul and say, okay, my ball. Neither team has a timeout.
Right.
But if you're the Pistons, you're going to hope to get a 3 if you got a play that you worked on.
Well, they did add 7 tenths. 6.7. Wendell Moore got to get it in. Finds Ivy. 5 seconds. There's the foul.
Yep.
So now Ivy's got to hit the first, miss the second. but hit the iron. Not the easiest thing in the world to do.
A smart play by Charlotte to do that.
Yeah, very much so. Because they had to go 94 feet.
Yep. And then now you got...
I'm not sure, would you still do that if they were in the half court?
No, I wouldn't do it.
No.
But no, I would do it because, I mean, it is, they got to make free throws, and Ivy will make both of these. Well, this is one he's going to have to miss.
Yeah, he's going to have to miss this one. He hit the first, 123, 121. Stu has come in for rebounding.
Can this really happen?
They got to put Duran in, don't they?
Right now they are.
Okay, Duran, I was going to say.
And Stewart.
So J.D. comes. Taj Gibson is in for Charlotte.
Got old school in there.
The Abate was the low man on the block, but now he's moved to try to pin Duran.
He better get Stewart.
All right, you got to hit iron. Throws it, hit iron, and it deflects and battered around. 7-10. Charlotte hangs on to the ball and the win.
Hot potato.
That ball
right
was a hot potato. I mean, it was there.
He did it right.
Yep. He hit it right off the front of the iron, and it carried to about 4 or 5 different players.
And Tobias Harris had it, and they slapped it out of his hand.
So Charlotte has won the first 2 games by 3 points.
What a game.
One in overtime. 123 to 121 in OT for Charlotte. Wow. On the Pistons Radio Network.
It's time to light up the season during the Ford Get Holiday Ready sales event. And right now for Black Friday, enjoy limited time offers on our full lineup of Ford vehicles. Like the 2024 Ford F-150. Returning AZ Plant lessees can lease a 2024 Ford F-150 XLT 4x4 Super Crew for $299 a month for 24 months, with $3,849 due at signing. Payment includes waived security deposit, excludes title, taxes, and license fees. Not all lessees will qualify for Ford Credit Red Carpet Low Mileage Lease. Payment includes $1,500 year-end sale.